Stream is starting. The Captain Coder at the head.
Whoa.
Bean water
Doyle.
is ready. Today we will learn a lot. He loves the questions.
Whoa.
He loves to sing.
You in the back,
Join
pay
our
attention.
Discord. Follow him.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you happen to be in the world. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Me MMO Twitch, thank you so much for the raid. I think I've already asked this. Is it pronounced Me MMO or Mimo? Me MMO. Thank you so much for the raid today. You know, we've got the Me MMO raiding us. Good times never felt so good. So good. Thank you so much for the raid. Me MMO, Twitch. However you pronounce it. Thank you again so much for the raid, folks. Be sure to give a Memo a follow. And look, click it. You know you want it, you know you need it, you can't have it, you gotta get it. Finding MMO. Finding MMO. Me MMO. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're having a beautiful day as you prefer. I prefer you. Moonlight. Welcome back to the stream. We also got a very important follower. Look, before I even went live, Super Robbie Boars. Super Robbie Boys, I would like to thank you for following me today, Super Robbie Boys. Welcome to the Academy. We've got a follower and their name is Super Robbie Boys. We've got a follower. Soupy Robber Boars, thank you. I hope that's how I pronounce it. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream. You're really real, apparently. Really real. Happy to have you here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you happen to be in the world. Captain Coder here on this beautiful Friday morning for me. I hope everyone out there's having a beautiful world. Any day I can wake up and code is a beautiful day because of all of you beautiful people. It's even better when I got the whole crew here. We got the whole crew here. Clayman managed to get the first. Clayman's even streaming right now. Folks, Clayman's streaming right now. He's still got that first. Look at him lying in wait over there. Hang on. We gotta clip it. We have a clip of it. Hang on. Don't stop. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. You cannot beat the champ, folks. Clayman putting out the challenge to be beaten. Look at this.
I have an idea. Oh, there we go. I know I'm first.
Clayman was live. Clayman was live. He was just like, oh, I gotta get in there and Captain Coders anyway. Look how proud he is of himself. Look how proud Clayman is of himself. Easy. Get the first. JD, you got robbed. JD, I think Sidian tried to write a bot to get first and there's no webhook. But yeah, look, Clayman, look one more time. Let's look at how proud he is. Look at how proud he is of himself. Nope, wrong button. Stop it.
Look at that.
There we go. I just wanted to zoom in. Look at how proud he is of himself. Folks, you're just gonna let him get away with that? You're just gonna let Clayman take that first from you every time. We gotta find a way to stop him. Can't stop, won't stop though. We also got Kuwani. Thank you so much for being second. Happy Friday, my friend. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We also have Code Rad Games in the house, folks. If you guys don't know Code Rad Games, another incredible streamer, developer, Code Rad Games. I gotta type the whole thing out apparently. Making a game called Rogueblight. Incredible game. Unity developer. It's got professional software engineer. Look at this gorilla. This gorilla's the first boss in this game. This game is designed to chew up, spit you out, but leave you begging for more. You want to be begging for more? Check out Code Rad Games, folks. Give them some love. Go wishlist the game. You're gonna want to play it if you like games that are hard, that are challenging, that kick your butt, but leave you having a good time. The game for you. Code Red, thank you so much for being here. His power level's approaching over 9,000. We gotta stop him, folks. Maybe if we gotta ask the Earth for the energy so we can defeat the Clayman. The Clayman, he's getting too powerful with all those moon people. All those moon people he's been affiliating with. We also got G. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy your lunch. I appreciate you being here every day, my friend. Every day, G. You're one of my first ever followers on Twitch, and I appreciate you so much sticking it through, hanging out with the captain for over a year now. That's crazy. Over a year now. It blows my mind that I've been streaming for over a year. It's insane. BK Dev with the number 6. Don't let JD fool you. You are the first in my heart. You are first in my heart. BK, don't forget that. Don't forget that, BK. You're first in my heart. Don't let JD. JD can't take that away from you. Also, speaking of JD, folks. Speaking of JD, did you know JD does the dev? JD does it all. Look at JD does impersonations.
Like talking with Captain. Let me see if I could do my Captain impression. I am not the Captain, but my eyebrows also move in a way like the Captain.
Look at that guy. JD does it all. JD plays the sax. JD does the impressions. JD does it all. It's your 1 year anniversary. Oh my goodness, Code Rad. I can't believe it. That's incredible, folks. Be sure to check out JD Does Dev. JD Does Dev is absolutely incredible streamer, developer, he does web, he just plays the sax. JD does it all, folks. Variety streamer extraordinaire. JD, we're gonna watch you. We're gonna watch you so good. JD, what if I just sit there like this, watching, lurking, waiting for the right moment, just waiting for the JD. Folks, I appreciate you guys being here. Corflitz, you're over 1 year like James, but watch me now. That's right. Proton Fig, welcome back to the stream as well. Proton is we got all the best. Look, we got the best of the best here. Too hot. Sorry, JD, we'll cool it off. We'll cool it off a little bit. Hang on, I'm gonna open this window so we can cool off a little bit. Hang on, JD, I know it's spicy. We're gonna cool it down. We're gonna open this window here. We're gonna get a little cold air in here so my neighbor can hear me yelling at 5 in the morning. I'm gonna get this window open so we can wake up the whole neighborhood so they can hear us singing. It's so nice to have you here on this beautiful man. I'm sure it's my 1 year anniversary of something. You know, Smab, when you put it that way, that's a little, every day is a 1 year anniversary of it's a 1 year anniversary of me being, of January 5th, whatever it is. Smab, happy to have you back again, my friend. Mizzard as well, it's nice to have you. Code Monk, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Proton, how the heck have you been? I hope you're having an absolutely beautiful day. Corfless, it's nice to have you again here as well. Drambolks, it's awesome having you here. How's your game? Dram, if you're listening, I gotta know. I haven't seen you any posts. Look, folks, did you guys know Drambolks has his very own channel? I should make this a redeem. Drambolks has his very own channel here. His very own. Drambolks is here. All things Drambolks. But Drambolks, where are the updates? This last thing I saw, October 10th. Look. October 10th, October 8th. Dram, share, give us the goods. You gotta give us the goods. I gotta see more. No post yet. Been refactoring the savings system and a bunch of other things. That's okay. Fine. Very well, my friend. Very well. We'll wait for it. We're waiting. It's gonna be a long stream just waiting for Dramolks to post something, folks. It's gonna be a lot. Oh, you guys couldn't see. I was showing I had it on the desktop. Here. You couldn't see it because I'm a fool. The last update, October 8th. Oh, I can do it. I can do this. October 8th. October 8th. Should I call you Hat Cap, or should I call you a hat? It's true, folks. We have we have the hats. Maybe I'll make a hat redeem as well. Proton, it's nice to have you here, folks. Folks, if you guys don't know Proton, another legend, another absolute legend making a game, Kart King. Check it out. It's just a big advertisement today, folks. Friday morning, Friday, advertisement Friday. Learn about all the streamers. All the streamers. We got MMO, Twitch. What the heck were you doing? I'm sorry. I got so distracted with my intro. You're coming in at the perfect time. What were you doing on your stream? What have you been working on? How you been? Moonlight, also thank you so much for popping in and raiding with it. Hat, you missed my message. Sorry, Proton. Look. Did you see? Look at all the messages. It's hard to catch them all. There's so many. There's so many. They just keep going. They just keep going. How am I supposed to read them all? It's even more if I'm on the one that doesn't delete them as they get down to the bottom. I do my best, Proton. I'm sorry. I can't. Look, Proton. There's plenty of people here in this chat. Sometimes things get missed. But that's okay. I promise it's okay. We also got Mizzard. Let's see. Mizzard, it's nice to have you here with us as well. Mizzard, you were saying something. I missed it. See, this is what's hard. A few hours ago, now only negative 26 degrees Celsius. That feels like a pretty big change. Let's see, what did Proton say? Sorry, Proton, I can't find it. Look at your Discord. I did it myself. Oh, you went ahead and converted it to Lua? Very nice. Very nice. Oh, Mooniz, I asked you to convert my... It's true, I did. I did. Look. You got it down in TIC. All right, let's do it. Let's do this thing. What are we doing today? No, not Lua. TIC-80. What are we doing today, folks? Oh, it's all big. Let's bring the TIC-80 over here. We're playing around with TIC-80, the fantasy computer TIC-80, folks. Fantasy. If I miss someone in chat, please, not TIC-80, I'm gonna do exclamation point whack. If I miss something in chat, feel free to at me, at the Captain Coder, so we can take a look. Let's open this folder up here. Let's download your TIC-3D into this folder, and then we'll get it in here. But if you at the Captain Coder, I'm more likely to see it. Also, you can do an exclamation point Q, add it to my question queue, and then I will almost certainly eventually see it someday, maybe even today. If you do exclamation point Q, save the thing. Look, it adds it to this file here. It saves it there. Eventually, I'll open it up. Eventually, I'll see it. That's the best way. All right. Okay, where did this download? Where'd you even download? Do I even know how to download files? Let's find it. Let's take a look here. Proton sending us some 3D. We're gonna take a look. Hang on. Hold up. Grab your bear with us. All right, there it is. 3D TIC. All right, load 3D.TIC. Let's take a look here. 1,741 characters. Let's let it run. Whoa! That's pretty. Look at that. Look at those 3D rendered dodecahedrons. Are those dodecahedrons? Are those 20-side dodecahedrons? That's fancy. Proton, thank you for sharing that. Beautiful. I love it. Nice. Thank you for taking the time to translate. Proton. Points. Add. Proton. 50 points. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you beautiful people being here on this beautiful day. What are we working on? We're working on, really nice. Really nice. We are working on our platformer. Here. Let me make a backup. Load platformer. Because we're not, we're not connected to a repository, which feels really dangerous. But let's save this as 2024-0105.TIC. It automatically adds a TIC. Load platformer TIC. Let's edit this back up. All right, folks, so we made some progress. Where are we at, said the cat. Hang on, I need to change this back a little bit. Handle inputs. Button 5. Is this the right one? Hang on. It is button 5. Okay. So let's go back to the beginning. I'm going to show you the game as it is thus far. We need to add some music. We're super close. But here's the game as it is so far. So we got a tofu. We added the overlay. We have a number of lives remaining in the overlay. We have a countdown of how much time is left. These don't do anything. If they get to 0, they just keep going. So if I die over and over, it is attached. So it does go down to 2, 1, 0, and then -1. So it doesn't do anything yet. We're going to have to add a screen for that. But we do have a level. I've made it so that the orbs, when you collect them, that becomes your spawn point. The orbs become your spawn points. So if we collect an orb and then we fall into the abyss, that's our spawn point there. You can go back. So there's potentially some mechanics you do where you go back and forth, save your position. Oh, I missed the jump. But it seemed like the nice thing to do here to make it a little bit less annoying. We added in these goblin beanies, guys. We have a little bit of a spot here where you have to make that. You got to jump on the top to make the jump. There's a little bit of a challenge here. Again, jump to make the jump. All right. And then the things just get stupid hard because you gotta make that small jump there. All right, and then the final level. Oh yeah, I gotta make that. This is your friend. This is your friend Bofu. You're Tofu, and that's Bofu. You're trying to rescue Bofu from the beanies. Bofu from the beanies. And so this one's a little tricky. Oh, this one's a little tricky. Let's see if we can do it. See if we can do it. You gotta get the jumping timings right. Oh. And here's the evil part I did. If you're holding the jump key when you bounce off these guys, you go too high. And the spikes at the top get you. Spikes at the top get you, so you gotta let go. Oh, almost. One more time. We can do this. Boom! And then you're gonna oh, and then I jumped and died. But we're gonna make it so when you get over there to Bofu, he smiles, maybe does a little jump, says you win, you saved Bofu, but we got our little tofu land. We got a little timer. We got some lives remaining. So we've made a lot of progress. We're almost there, folks. We're gonna keep working our way through here. All right. So a pink neck bow to play into stereotypes. A pink neck bow. Add it to for who? Who are we gonna add the pink neck bow to? To Bofu or to Tofu? Who's gonna have the pink necktie? The main character or the enemy? Make it a female. So you're adding like in the hair, not down here. You weren't thinking add a bow tie here. You were thinking we could add a bow tie on the head there. All right. So what if we give this guy? I wasn't thinking that. All right. We could add a little bow tie here though. If we add a bow, does this look like a bow tie? It just looks like a tongue. You're suggesting we potentially add in a bow tie to up here to play into stereotypes. Nah, I don't think I'm feeling that. I don't think I'm feeling that. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, we could make it so that way, maybe. No, we'll Bofu here. Look, tofu is genderless. Tofu is genderless. Not to say that bow ties mean that you're one gender or another, but we're gonna keep these as androgynous tofus. Androgynous tofus. So I as a teacher, I have deliberately chosen, I love this tofu guy because it doesn't have to be a male or female or any type of stereotypical thing there. So that's something we can make it so you change the color. Anyway, I'm getting excited. Okay. What do we want to add? I want to add in a title screen. We add in a title screen. We want a title screen, a game over screen. So I kind of want to take our tofu land. I made this little name here, made it kind of big, but basically I want to add in a title screen where you can select play. It just shows tofu land, and then there's a play option. So let's do that. The way I'm going to do that is I have reserved this area over here. This area over here. So the map, the world map, these slots I've reserved for levels. I'm going to reserve this right side, all of the sections over here on the right side for doing overlays. So for example, our top bar here, the bar that appears at the top, the HUD, is sort of put over here. We could potentially put the, let's actually put that in here. I think we could do it right here. Let's create, what's interesting, can I just make this actually, no, because black isn't ignored. Black, that's interesting. I hadn't considered that. We're gonna add in here now though, we're gonna create, I kind of want to create text that says Tofu Land. This sort of thing, but bigger. And so the way I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create some blocks here. So I'm gonna create some sprites, some tile sprites that are just these colors that are sort of brick looking that I can use that are just these colors. So we have so we can make it these like giant pixels. Are so all of the colors we used here are like this. F, U, L, and I don't know why I'm doing it over here so far, but I am, and that's okay. L, A. This is gonna be our N color. And this one's gonna be our D color. So we're gonna make these big pixels. We might add a little border to them, but the idea is now I can use these to write Tofu Land out here. So it'll be so I can do toe, and then we can do an F. Make it nice and funny looking. Make it, you know, this awkward size toe. Maybe have it here. Boom. Boo. There we go. Tofu, and then we'll put the land down below it. Put land down below it. Land. Maybe? Is this gonna look okay down here? L-A. Like that. Poo stack. It's tofu. It's tofu guy. It's just tofu and bofu. Tofu in Tofu Land. Not a tofu, man. It's just a tofu. Just a tofu. Genderless tofu. You can do that. Do that. Could be a tofu, man. It's whatever gender you want to apply to it can be the gender that you apply. Let's give this like that. How's that looking? We might need to shimmy that over a little bit. It might be too. Look, do you guys ever see Idiocracy where yeah, this might be a little bit too wide. Tofu Land. Let's do a D here. That's because there was a game called Tofu Boy that was a parody of Meat Boy. Oh, I've never heard of it. No, I didn't know that. Was it? So these graphics, I didn't make the graphics for this game. These are from it is like open source online. Let's do a Tofu Land like that. Let's shimmy this over. So I can select this here for shimmy it over just a hair. Is that centered? Oh no, it can't be centered. It needs to be one wider to be centered. It needs to be one wider to be centered. Tofu Land like that though. But we can kind of have that. We'll see what that looks like as an intro screen. Maybe I make the N a lowercase and it'll work out a little bit better for us. Tofu Land though, but now we can adjust it. Yeah, I never heard of Tofu Boy. I never heard of that. I have played Super Meat Boy. That's a fantastic game, by the way. One of my favorite games of all time, actually. I want to make it slightly... Here, we're going to try this. What if we just take this? Here, we're going to take this. We're going to shimmy you over one. Take all of this, shimmy you over one. Shimmy. You do the old shimmy sham. Do the old shimmy, shimmy, shimmy sham. Oh, it won't let me. There we go. Land. Maybe we move this up a bit. Or down. Tofu land. What do we think? All right, now we're gonna move the whole thing over a hair. There we go. Nice and centered. Thank you so much for the link, Poo Stack. I've not seen that before. Let's see what that says. Super Tofu Boy. Yeah, I've never done this one. Thank you for the link. This looks neat. This looks neat. Well, that didn't work. I have it on the other screen, but here, let's pull it up. Super Meat Boy parody. Yeah, I'd never heard of this one. Looks cool. Pledge to be vegan. Pledge to be vegan. That's hilarious. They're like, oh, that's funny. She's leaving Meat Boy. No. So Meat Boy's the villain in this one. That's hilarious. Tofu Boy has to save him. See, I must save Bandage Girl from Meat Boy's bloody jealous rage. Poor Bandage Girl. Always caught in the middle of something. All right, let's create an intro screen here. We're going to create an intro screen here in our game. So in my mind, we have a mode like this. And mode can be title or play. So if we're on title screen, so mode's gonna switch between stuff. Mode here, it's gonna be title. And then in our draw, in our update, this is interesting. Interesting here. I'm gonna do a tick play. I'm gonna do a play. I'm gonna move all of this into play. Tick will call play as a if mode is play, then play. Else if mode is title, then title. Else end. I guess is what we'll have for now. There's gonna be like a game over as well. I guess we could do else if mode is game over, then game over. Function title, function game over, and so this T, I'm not sure. Jump frames isn't doing anything anymore. I'm not sure if T should just remain up here or not. Yeah, I'm not sure if T should remain here or not because we may want animations, that sort of thing on the main scene. But we have an unexpected end on line 604. I must have, I wonder if we have to do something here. What did I break? What did I break? There was a copy. Broke something. Expected to close if at line 77. Okay, so there was else. That's what it is. Else if is one word in this game. All right, so title's doing nothing. So on our title, now we want to show our title screen. So draw. It's gonna be a map, and the positions we want to draw happen to be right here, which is, so we want 210 4. So 210 4. And really we could do a little bit better. Hang on. 210 4 is actually 213 4 is the top left corner. So there's a couple things I could do. I could say, see, this is why I kind of was thinking I should move it down here because then I could just copy the whole thing. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do in case I decide to change it. I'm going to move this whole thing. I'm going to move down here. Like that. Okay. And then I can actually do the whole screen, which happens to now be 21017. Map 21017, I just say 30 by 17, which is a full screen. So now we get Tofu Land displaying. We'll do a clear screen. Let's clear it screen to black. And then let's say that we actually want, is that not the right color to clear? Oh, we got to do 001. There we go. So now we have Tofu Land up on the screen there. Dragon Spirit Games. Hey, how's it going, friend? Happy Friday. How the heck are you doing on this beautiful Friday? I hope you're having a beautiful day, Dragon Spirit Games. Welcome back to the stream. Happy Friday. Hello, Captain. Eder Jr. says, Happy New Year. I'm doing absolutely wonderful, Eder. I hope you are having a wonderful New Year. Happy New Year to you as well, my friend. Good day. How the heck have you been? I hope you're having a beautiful day. So then we're just going to have a thing that press start, J to start or whatever. Kind of amazed to hit 1,500 follower mark in Twitter today. Congratulations, Dragon Spirit Games. Nice work. I'm glad you've made some progress in your social media. That's really cool. All right, so in here we can add in some monsters too. So we'll add this guy down here. We can add him down here just to be like, here's a monster. We can add the sad tofu guy. It trapped inside of the D. Let's go. Let's add some orbs. Oh yeah, I can add in some orbs here like that. And then let's get our tofu guy. Let's go to 2 here. Let's copy the tofu over to our tile sets. You got to change this here to be that color. And then if we come into our map, we can say, okay, and then we'll put tofu guy up here. There we go. Now our screen, we have Tofu Land. It's all beat up, all pretty nice. Blissai, welcome back to the stream. I'm doing fine. It's just been a long time. I know. I'm glad to see you, my friend. Welcome back. I haven't streamed on YouTube in a lot. Well, I've been streaming on YouTube again, but it'd been a while. And then I took November off and December. I was on here a little bit, but we're back at it. Having a beautiful time. We're making Tofu Land here. So the question is, what do you guys think? Do you think it looks better with the blue? Maybe I will leave it with the blue, and then I can put in this down here at the bottom. Like that. What do you guys think looks? Ooh, that looks pretty good. Komar! Ahoy, Komar! How's it going? What do you guys think? This title looks pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about this title screen here. Tofu Land, and we'll have a little thing that says like press start to play or something like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm having fun with this. So this is our title screen. What do you guys think? Maybe this F is a little tall. Maybe we shrink the F a little bit. Press start to play. Let's see if we can add that text in there. Print. Press A to start. All right, we got to figure out where to put that on the screen. We'll figure out where to put it on the screen. It's up here. It's kind of ugly. Let's go with. We'll find the good position for it. We're gonna do a print X. Y, like that, and then this will print at X and Y, and then we'll say if button where is it? If button 0, then X equals X plus 1, and we'll copy this a few times just to find the right position. 1, 2, 3, -1. I probably have these backwards, and then we can position it. Yeah, have it backwards. Up and down or left and right. So these need to be Y. So this should be actually 2, 3, 0, 1. Still backwards. 3, 2, 1, 0. I almost had it. All right. So we can find the right spot to put this now. Let's change this color here. 0, 0, white. What color is white? It's like 12. 12. There we go. Press A to start. So there it is. There, we can kind of find the good spot for it. And we can make it flicker. We can make it flicker. We'll do an if t divided by 7. Is that right? So I want to do if t, essentially it'd be t mod 2, then we'll show it. This will make it equals 0. So it's gonna flicker too fast, right? Too fast. So we need to slow that frequency down. Let's try 15. We want it is less than like 7. Still too fast. 30, 15. This is Lua. This is Lua. Oni, welcome back to the stream. We are in Lua. We're playing around with TIC-80, which is a fantasy programming computer. A fantasy computer for making simple games. Small games. What do you think of that? Should it not even be flickering? Does the flicker make it better or worse? I can't decide if the flicker makes it better or worse. What do we think? Maybe I should do this. It'll 50. So it'll only blink non-even blinking. Can't decide what I like. What do we think? Press A to start. This is better. Okay, I think I like that too. All right, we can put this around it as well. And do we like it up here? I was thinking it might look kind of nice in a corner somewhere, but that kind of looks good down here. That looks pretty good. I kind of like it right there. $65, $110. Let's try $65, $110. Okay, we're gonna put it down there. I think you're right. $65, $110. That feels good. That feels good. Okay, so now let's get rid of this here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna say if button 4, then mode equals start. Sorry, mode equals play. So you press play, now we're here. We're in Tofu land. All right. All right. We have a little title screen there. That was cute. That's cute. I like that. Stygian, welcome back to the stream. How the heck have you been, my friend? Happy Friday. I hope you're having a beautiful Friday. We're having a beautiful time here. Okay. So we have our Tofu land. We need to make a game over now. We need to make a game over. The title screen was surprisingly easy to make. Game over. Okay. So for game over. For game over. What do I want to do for game over? It's a good question. It's a good question. Do I like this font this way? Part of me wants to maybe add in... I was thinking a border on these might make them look kind of nice. So like we could put a little... Make them look more like bricks. So we can put something like this on them. So they have a little bit more... Ooh, I kind of like that. Let's see if we add in... Is there a color we're not using is a question. What did I say Friday, Stygian? I'm not sure. Look, sometimes I'm not even sure the words that come out of my face. But it's true, it is Friday. It's 2024, that's also true. Ooh, that looks kind of nice. This one needs to be, I think, the black here because the background is that blue color. This one doesn't look quite right. Let's add in, see what happens if we add in this light blue here. JD again with the first, exposing my brokenness. Ooh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. That's actually looking pretty good, I think. I like that. I think I like it. I think I like it. Apparently I'm using that orange color twice, but that's okay. Let's go in here like this for the red. We could do something clever where we modify the colors. Ooh, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying the colors here. Let's try orange again here. Yeah, that really adds some texture to it. That really adds some texture to it. I like that. What if I even, all right, let's try it. Let's get a little crazy. What if I take out, ooh, that makes it look like it's sort of a little drop shadow. Ooh, I think I like that even better. I think I like that even better. Look, I don't often get to play around with art because I do love me some good art, but I mostly just do the programming. Yeah, look at that. That looks cool. Does anyone else think that looks cool, or am I just being like overly excited about the way that looks? That really added a nice little flow to it. Or is it just me, or does that feel like it really added a flow to it? Mike could even animate this thing here. Let's see if we can add in some animations on these. All right, so let's come back to, let's animate it. Let's animate it. Boom. Boom. It's much easier to read. Yeah, I agree. We're gonna add in some animations here. We're gonna make these animate. Smab, thank you for confirming my thoughts there. We're gonna add in some animations here, at least for that one. At least for that one. Oh, this guy's not crying here. We're gonna make this animate. All right, so to make it animate on our title screen, we want to have a anim title. We're gonna add a function to animate the title. So function anim title. This takes in the ID. We don't really need the X and Y. This function is a callback that says given a sprite index. So this ID coming through in this case is going to be like 192, 194, that sort of thing. How should it treat it? So in this case, we want to look at 192, 208, 209, 193. So what are the ones that we want to do? So it's going to be 192, 193, 208, and 209. These are the ones we want to animate. So we can do if ID, and we could be a little smarter about this, but just to clarify what it is, 192 or ID. Is there a contains? We could do this. Or ID equals, we'll do it this way first, and then we'll refactor it. Or ID equals, what did we say it was? 208, or ID equals 209. Okay, we need to jump up a frame. So we need to move forward some number of frames. As you'll notice, I return ID plus 1. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. But I believe we're actually getting the second frame of this. Let's see if I go to 2, 3. No. This isn't working. Anim title. Hang on. What did I do wrong here? Is this in the wrong spot? I bet this is in the wrong spot. I bet there's a 0. Maybe not. Hang on. Let's go look at the documentation for map. Map. Scale. Oh, I need a 1 in here. I need a 1 in here. 1 and then anim title. What? 0, 0, 1 remap. Right. Hang on. We can do this. 0, 0. What if I just take that out? Okay, so we have that. Oh, this is actually the color that we're making into. I see. Okay. And then anim title. Okay. Look, you gotta count the number of arguments properly. There's a lot of arguments in that function call. Okay. So this, you'll see now, we can, it's modifying those. It's modifying those. So what I can do here is we can create an offset. Off is equal to T mod T divided by 7 is what I've been doing. Mod 4. And then we have a width of 2 times 2. So plus off. So now we have that animating in there. Ooh, we can even make some animated squares. Oh, I'm getting too excited here. So we have that animating. All right, let's put a couple more of those. Let's put a couple more of those guys into the screen here. I like that. So they should all animate now. There we go. So we got tofu land. We got a little bit of animation going on there. Looking decent. Looking decent. Okay. These guys don't really have animations. I'm gonna move this one here. I like that one better. Sort of nestled over there. I can make my A a little taller. If I make my A tall, I can put another one inside of the A. And I could even, oh, I can't offset. I was gonna say, animation wise, I could offset them. Is there too many of those now? I got overly excited with those. There's too many now. There's too many now. It's like too distracting. Honestly, I think probably just those two is the correct way to do it. Yeah. I think those two. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. All right. The A to start. Boom. Hop through. Oh, almost. Oh, I didn't make it. All right, so now that we have that, we can add a game over screen in. We can add a game over. Oh. So when we run out of lives, we actually get a game over on it here. So you gotta, it's one of those games where you just gotta get good. That would be good if your player started from there. Yeah. Oh, from this screen, Smab, you're saying if we press start, if our player started from here, we could potentially add in a little cutscene where the beanie, when you press start, the beanie stills Bofu, and then Tofu Man runs after him. That would be really cool. That would be really cool to have a little animation there to make it so that we get chased. We have it right now, so when you die, you respawn where you picked up the last orb you picked. Oh, got. All right, this is the trickiest one. This game is too hard. All right, we can do it. Can we do it? I can't. All right, let's add in a game over screen now. Game over. So we'll come down here. We'll add in a game over little thing here. And in this one, I kind of think I could do a little box. Could do a little box that just shows up that says game over, and it shows on top of the screen, and everything keeps going on the screen that you are on. Alternatively, we could actually have it go to a game over screen that's complete. But I'm thinking I want to use these bricks these bricks to just have something pop up sort of in the middle somewhere. Let's do game over. Let's write a little game over here. See if we can get that to read. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Little pixel art here with our letters. So anyway, popping up is good if you want to allow continue as an option. Yeah, I think we might just have this might be too big. We're gonna play around with it a little bit. M is gonna be interesting here, I think. With the width of 4 that I'm going with, I'm not sure I can do an M that reads nice. Because the M would be like this. What if I get rid of these? Yeah, the M's not gonna read well. It's not terrible. It's not completely terrible. I need to be 5 wide to really get the M to look okay. So let's make this a little bit wider. Game. We do it like that. Hang on, I'm using the wrong one. Well, we'll experiment. We'll see which one we like more. Let's move you over. Move the A over 1 space. Add those in here. Game. Now our M can get wider. Game. It's pretty wide. But we can have it just appear on top. We can have it appear on top of everything. Game. Set and match. 2, 3, 4, 5. You look better like that? Or like that? Which one looks better? The E, I think the higher one looks better. All right, we'll move this over. Are we centered now? Yeah. That also makes it centered. So we got a game. Hi E, I think. Hero Fox, I agree. Hero, how you been, friend? Welcome back to the stream. Let's move this up. The E looks really weird. Maybe I need to make that, looks really strange to me. If I do it like that, everything else is that many letters. Oh, is it just because we have this space here? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that I can't center it completely. Let's have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It's okay. I can cheat a little bit with how I position it. I'm gonna have it animate game over, falling from the top. Over. And then 1, 2, 3. Is that 1, 2? We need one more. This one as well, I think, should be. There we go. Another E. Should we just copy that E, keep them the same color? And an R. How do I do an R here? Art stream, it's true, G. It's true. It's true. Game over. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I'm not sure I like the this color. I'm not sure I like the color on this one. Let's try with gray. I think that looks better. What do you think? Because it's darker. It was too light before. What do we want this dark? Ooh, I like that. Although the light on this one, what if I made, was it this green before? Hang on, I'm not sure what color it was before. No, it's a blue color. Let's try that. There we go. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right, so when we lose, I think what I want to do is just have it, I want to have it fall down onto the screen. I think I want to have it fall down onto the screen. But here's how I'm planning to do it. Here's how I'm planning to do it. It'd be a map. Here we'll have to do another clear screen 1. I want it to do all the drawing and updating, but we don't have the input. So I think we need these 3 things here. So when you die, all the animations continue to happen. But we on top we do a map 21034 210 34 30 17 1. All right, so we need to say that if we have no lives, if lives is equal to 0, we get a game over. So in update, or really respawn, say if lives is 0, then mode equals game over, and return. So we don't actually respawn. All right, let's see what happens. Beep boop. Game over. So we almost have it. Why? Let's look at map again. Color key. Why did the color key not work the way I wanted it to? Set game over. I don't quite understand why this didn't work. 0 0. Oh, I know why. 0 0 1. All right. So now when we die, and it goes to respawn, we get game over on the screen. So everything on the screen stays there, and we will be able to position this differently. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have it slide in from the top. To essentially to this position. Maybe a little bit lower. Maybe a little bit lower. It is kind of hard to read. I do think it is hard to read. The dark green color sort of blends in there, so we might need to do something with that. I'm not 100% sure yet. But the game over here, you can have it slide in from the top. So to do that, we need to change the Y position. So I have an off Y here. It says off Y is going to be the math dot min of 0. And we're going to start at like a negative number. So right when we die, when game mode first gets changed, we need to respawn. What's interesting is this keeps getting called. This is actually going to keep getting called here. which is interesting. Update. Right when we die, we need to set our slide timer. We need to animate it down. So I want to keep track of how long we've been, essentially how long has we've been in this game mode. All right, how long have we been in the game mode here? Game over to screen. All right, so what I want to do is we're gonna do game over time is equal to 0. And game over time. This is interesting because I need to set it here. Maybe I just need to update, do wait. These are so our animations continue to work. Update here. Let's go look at update. Because this will check. Oh, actually, I don't know that respawn's being called over and over. Respawn. This might not actually be being called more than once. In which case, it'd be easy. Respawn. So let's go die multiple times. So it's not clear this. See, let's die. So it's going to be calling it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th time. Oh no, that's the correct number of times. All right. So it only called it 3 times. Okay, cool, cool. So I can actually put it in there, where I'll say game over. I can also set t to 0. T equals 0. That might be the easiest way to do it. Does that mess with our... We're going to mess with a bunch of weird things, because this relies on T, this relies on T. I bet this resets. Yeah, that resets. So we can't do it with T. I'm going to put this back. Game over. T equals 0. You rely on coffee. I'm drinking tea this morning. Captain Coder trying to cut back on the caffeine a little bit. Got out of control there for a little while. Well, basically, I want to be able to nap a little after the stream, I think. So if I drink the coffee, I'll get a little wired. We're going back into school next week. So I need, Monday I'm back in class. I need to make sure I cut back a little bit. Be able to find my center. Find my center a little bit. Game over. Here we go. So here we're going to do game at the end. Game over T. Game over T equals game over T plus 1. And this will be negative 100 or maybe negative 300 plus game over T. So I believe, am I even using that? I am. Okay, so now, when I die, nothing much happens. There it goes. It just started too high, so game over comes in. Okay, it's just too high. The size of the height of my screen is 136, so 136 is probably the correct position, and then we want it to come down to 20 maybe. I do less instant powder in each cup. Oh, like a half cast. Thank you for the whoa, Hero Fox. Thank you for the whoa. I appreciate it. The easiest thing to do here would just be to make it so that I'm not. Boom. Game over. Game over. Okay. So that's how we get a game over. If we run out of time, we can I think we'll also get a game over. Let's try 16. Lives is equal to 1. So I just have to die once. That's not bad. It's not bad. It is a little, I do think it's a little bit tricky to read, but it's not bad. And then we'll just make it on this screen. I need to make a init function as well to reset these values. Init function, init. Does these things. Really, I should probably just take all of these. I worry if I kill an enemy. Ron Dev, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the chat. 3,000 points already. It says you're a first-time chatter, but you have 3,000 points. You must have been you've been hanging out with us. Happy Friday, my friend. Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. I think I'm just gonna do it this way. So that I might have lurked a little. That's okay. Look, I love me a good lurker. So we just call init right away here. I want to make it so on the game over screen, T needs to get set to 0 here. That we end up going to the start screen, and on the start screen, we call init. I'm gonna call it here to be safe. Start screen or title. We press this. We also want to do an init. G, have a beautiful day, my friend. Remember to keep coding, keep growing, be the best you can be. You're welcome back anytime. Let's make sure we actually start up there. Okay. So when we click play, it goes there. I want on our game over screen, the game over screen, if we press it, it goes to title. Okay. Do you create this time? I did not, Georgie. I wish I was that cool. Georgie, I did not create this. This is the TIC-80 though, if you want to check it out. TIC-80, it's an open source computer. I did not create it. I'm planning to use this fantasy computer with my class, which starts on Monday, by the way. My class starts on Monday, so this is going to be a class project that my students use in that class. One thing I want to make sure is we can't press the start over button until the game over has come all the way down. But Georgie boy, oh, Georgie boy, thank you for asking. All right, so we go to the game over screen. Slides down. If I press that, it brings me back. So this needs to be a button P. Because if the button's held in that frame, in that title frame, so from title, it seems to be a button P here, so it doesn't ring. This is Lua. This is Lua, but it supports all of these languages: Lua, Ruby, JavaScript, MoonScript, Fennel, Scheme, Squirrel Script, Ren, which I'm not familiar with, WASM, that's WebAssembly, Janet, and Python. It supports a slew of interpreted languages. The Lisp Lua, yeah, Fennel is the Lisp Lua. All right, let's make sure that this worked. Now, the problem was if I was holding down that button, it swapped through. My language for like 3 years. Gotcha. I'm really enjoying it. This is my first time using Lua. I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying it. If we press that, goes to our title screen. Press start here. Uh-oh, our player didn't spawn. Okay, so what I want to do in our init, what I'm gonna do here, init, we're gonna go to 4, and this, we can't call respawn here. We actually have to spawn the player, which reduces the lives by 1. Where did you learn to use it? I sort of taught myself, Lou. I've been programming for a long time. So I've basically, as I go, I have ideas of how I would do this in C# or in Scheme or in whatever other programming language. And so I've sort of just been teaching myself, reading documentation. When I need help with something, I might Google Lua arrays, and it brings up the Lua documentation. I go, oh, okay, so this is how we do a loop. This is how we, initialize an array. It turns out an array is really just a table, or you might think of it as a JSON object. The little computer UI. That is from this. The documentation for this is from this page and this page here. So you can learn. This is essentially where I started it, and then this is where I did it. So again, teaching myself, I learned about it. You're welcome. I learned about this tool from watching the Grumpy Game Dev. Grumpy Game Dev was using this tool. I was like, oh, this is really cool. I think my students really like it. My students want me to teach them Lua. We need to, in our respawn, my NeoVim color scheme is made in Fennel. Really, Ron? Very cool. Very cool. I'm a big fan of Lisp, for what it's worth. Lisp and Scheme are some of my favorites. We'll go to respawn here. Basically, we need a spawn function, spawn tofu, like this, and we're just gonna pull this out here and call spawn tofu. I need to be able to do this without reducing the number of lives, and so that's how we're gonna do it. Spawn tofu, like that. Come up to init. It's cool to see people learning CS at young ages. Yeah, my youngest students are age 7 actually. Do the init. I don't actually know if I need this anymore. In our title screen, init. We'll do a spawn tofu. Let's try that. Okay, so we have an issue here. Have you tried Kotlin? It's a good question. I've used it very, very briefly. I haven't used it much. I hear great things about Kotlin, Hero Fox. I started programming when I was 7. When I was 7 years old. I've heard really good things. Oh, I think we need to do init first. That's what it was. There we go. So we can spawn the tofu in. Let's see if we die here. I've seen a little bit of Kotlin. I feel like it's something I would like. I've just been, not that anything's wrong with Java. And the whole idea of using Kotlin would be so that you don't have to use Java, from what I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. All right, there we go. So we have a full game now. Full game here. We have a game that goes start to finish. We have a title screen. There's a little bit of polish to it. I'm pretty excited that we finished this week. This is going to be the final project in my students' class. I've heard really good things about it. So we can hit J right away to start over. What I want to do is I want to make it so that if you press the J key first time, game over. Kotlin JetBrains going, okay, we like JVM, but Java, yeah, that's sort of like how I feel about Scala. I use Scala a lot more. I'm not programming for the JVM a whole lot these days. I'm doing a lot of C# stuff. You have to worry about a lot of boilerplate. Gotcha. When I was in grad school, I wrote quite a bit of Scala. How is the syntax of Kotlin looks Kotlin syntax? I feel like I remember it looking a lot like Lisp or Scheme. But let's look at it again. Or Python-y maybe. What? Let's opt out. There we go. Println, fun. Yeah, this looks more like It looks similar. Yeah, I don't think I like this type of syntax. I think I did try it and I didn't like the syntax. It reminds me of the syntax of TypeScript a little bit. I think I would like it better than JavaScript. But when I don't like doing types like this. For whatever reason, my brain was like, X-Davi, welcome back to the stream. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Happy Friday. I hope you're having a beautiful day. JetBrain said none of the languages except Scala had the features they wanted, but compile time, yeah, Scala has a terrible compile time. Absolutely horrific, unless they've improved it. So when we do a button P, if, we're gonna add in and, we'll add another one here. If game over time is less than, I think it was 136 plus 16, then game over t equals 136 plus 16. Else, nested ifs, not a big fan of those, but basically here's what's going to happen. So we do this, we do that. One more time. Now, as the game over screen's coming down, if you press the button, it just brings it all the way to game over, and then you press the button to start over. So there we go. Got a little bit of a polish there. Ooh, I died. I was thinking one thing we might do is we'll make it when you get these orbs, it gives you a 1-up. It gives you a 1-up when you pick it up. Give you a little bit of a bonus, make it a little bit easier to get through the levels. I think I'm going to make it so you get a 1-up when you get those. So let's go down to check orbs. We also got step aside a little. Thank you for following me today. I'll step aside a little. And then I'll step back on the screen. Step aside a little. Thank you so much for the follow. Step aside. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you being at Captain Coder's Academy. For anyone who's new here, I'm Captain Coder. Captain Coder. See this face? You see this face right here? This face? This face right here? I am Captain Coder. Captain Coder is me, and me is a computer science educator. I teach computer science and programming at a school for ages 10 to 14. It's my full-time job. I absolutely love it. And then, I stream here too. I do some streaming where we make educational projects. Sometimes we do stuff that's not educational projects. But yeah, it's good times. Good times. Okay, so we set our spawn point here. Lives equals lives plus 1. We're going to increase the amount of lives we have by 1 when we pick them up too. So there's a little cheat you can do here where you can't go back. It's not till you die. Okay, so there is a little bit of a cheat here. When you die like this, you respawn, you can go pick this one up. So you collect the lives as you go. Kill that guy. Get a bonus life here. Yeah, so you have to die to go collect them. I made it. All right, so you save up to get to the end, but step aside a little. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Oh, that spike there's a doozy. Oh, there we go. I'm getting good at this game. Let's see if we can do it. Can we do it? Oh, all right. Got 8 lives. We can do it. Come on, folks. Do you believe in the captain? One's in the chat if you believe. One's in the chat if you believe. No one believes in me. Rond, how dare you, Rond? How dare you? Oh, Dragon Spirit Games believes. I appreciate you, Dragon Spirit Games. At least look, I gotta make the you win screen as well. There's one last little thing I gotta do with the you win. All right. But Dragon Spirit Games believes we made it with 5 lives to spare. Points. Add all. Because we made it with 5 lives to spare. 500 points to all of you. It's true, I can't win. Rond is correct. Points, Rond. You know what? You're correct. 125 points to you. Oops, I forgot to put the word add. 125 points for you for being correct. And Dragon Spirit Games for believing in me. 125 points to you. Oh, I forgot the ad again. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the belief. Thank you for believing in me. I like it when I have support. All right, so we're gonna make this guy here. We do have a little, we're almost there. When we get here, we need to make it so that way, if you jump, you die. The guy, okay. Last little bit here is we want to say check win. So in our update, hit check orbs, we need a check win. We want to make sure that we don't win and die at the same time. So I'm going to put it in here. If we haven't died, then we can check the win. All right, so because I don't want you to be able to hit a spike and win all in the same frame, so you can only win like this. Okay, so we're gonna need one more screen, one more mode for win. Okay, function check win. Put this here. Let's come up to my tick and say else if mode equals win, then all right. Win screen like that, and we'll create a function win screen, and we'll do a thing here. But basically we need to check if we're colliding with our friend. So friend here is the friend that's been spawned. All right, so we have our friend here, and friend has an X and a Y. Okay, has an X and a Y. So we should be able to put a bounding box around check win. So we're gonna say box equals, I think B box is the thing that we do. Friend.x, friend.y. Let's add this box to the screen. Box here, just so we can see it. Do I need to give it a color? I might need to give it a color. Let's go with 7. And let's start at the end, screen 6. Didn't like that. Check win. Attempt to reference nil. Oh, my friend hasn't spawned yet. So check win. Say if friend is nil, then return. Say don't do anything. If our friend hasn't spawned yet, we do nothing. Let's turn on bounding boxes so we can see, or hit boxes so we can see that we have it. Okay, cool. So we do have a bounding box there. I just wanted to make sure it was drawing properly. I'm going to shrink it in a little bit. I'm going to shrink it in a little bit. I'm going to shrink it in a little bit so that way you actually have to get all the way there to get it. The Coder Lua. The Coder Lua. I'd like to thank you for following me. The Coder Lua has followed, and I'd like to welcome you. Thank you for following me today. The Coder Lua, welcome. Welcome to the stream, Coder Lua, yeah. Lua, yeah. Lua, yeah. Welcome to the stream, Coder Lua, yeah. And thank you for following me. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here on this beautiful day. Okay, let's, hello. Nia, welcome back to the stream as well. It's nice to have you. Yo, you should start a YouTube series for TIC-80. I'm going to put together some videos for this, Georgie. I am going to put together some videos. I do have a YouTube channel. Let's see here. YouTube, is that a command? It doesn't have anything about Lua yet. I mostly do. I struggle with tutorials. They're very hard to make to meet my standard. But I do have a little bit of a YouTube here. I like your lives, Captain. The Coder Lua, I like you too. I like you too. Thank you for being here. But yeah, we do have a YouTube channel here where I have some videos of teaching a little bit. Tutorials are, I have a love-hate relationship with. I'll sub so I can see when you do post anything. I will try and post. My plan is to post some stuff for Lua, because I'm going to be using it. Oh, Xtavi, welcome to the Twitch side of things. Yeah, it's a little bit more active on the Twitch side. That's not saying I don't like the people on the YouTube side, but that's where our archive is, folks. Did you know? Did you know you can watch the Captain Coder on YouTube as well? If you prefer, there's no ads on either place. No, I might say there are no ads. I need to put better. The screen nails are terrible. I need to get some better screen. But if you want to go back and watch all the past streams of me doing stuff over the past year, you can go check it out. But yeah, on the YouTube, I have some stuff. It's mostly Unity right now, because the main language I teach is C#. Here's the book I've written for teaching C#. It's an interactive workbook. I want to make a Lua version of this. I want to do a lua.captaincoder.org. Or I'm going to do a TIC-80.captaincoder.org, not a Lua. But that's the plan. That's the plan. Okay. Check win. Check win. All right. Check win. If I say it enough times, it'll be true. All right. So we want to say if collides tofu box and box, that's our friends here, then mode equals win. Mode equals win? Is that what I decided to do? Is that what I called the win mode? Let's put a bookmark here so I can come right back. Let's go to line 0. Mode win. Okay. And win screen just is gonna lock up and do nothing. Now I'm gonna get. Did you program the workbook from scratch? Yeah. So this workbook is open source. It's written in C# and uses intro to C# sites. And uses. So if you want to see the source code for the website, it's here. It's written in C# using Blazor. So yeah, I did write it in. Might need to just make myself start over there, or I'll put. There we go. All right, so we went to the win screen and the whole thing locks up. The whole thing locks up. I do kind of need to make it so that the player will end up in the spot adjacent to them. And you know, so it's a little bit silly. But yeah, you'll notice the whole screen locked up here, so nothing keeps going. What we can do though. All right, I just want, because now it's in win screen. In win screen, let's continue to, we're not going to have any user input now. Let's continue to update. We'll continue to draw screen, draw? I think it's just update and draw, right? Draw. And do wait. We're no longer take user input. Why does the GitHub login require act on your behalf permission? That's interesting. I'm not sure. Let's take a look here. Login with GitHub. It's the default act on your behalf. Ooh, this is interesting. I didn't even know that was. So I'm using Firebase. That's a really good question. Once you're authorized, you can act on your behalf. The situation in which you can act on the purpose of the GitHub. That's crazy. I didn't even know that was there. Let's go look at this. Thank you for bringing that up. Firebase console. I might need to do this off screen real quick. Hang on. I don't think it's here. I want to see what's going on. That's crazy. It's literally, I'm authorizing with Firebase, so it's like the default Firebase. Yeah, I don't want that. If I can turn that off really easily, I'm going to. Ron, thank you for telling me that. I'm not, as far as I know, yeah, I'm not doing, hang on. I gotta, let's look here. That's crazy. Go to console. Intro to C# site. Authentication. Sign-in method. So I literally, I'm not using it at all. I'm using GitHub here. Let's see, edit configuration. It's just the default GitHub authorization here. Yeah. That's wild. It is a very scary permission. I might have to just get rid of it. What does it do when you log in with Google? What permissions does that require? That is crazy. Hang on, I gotta sign out of all my accounts now. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next. Kuani, thank you. I also have to do a thing real quick. Isn't scope dictated in the server code? It's essentially, I'm only using it. Hang on, I gotta do. Now I'm distracted. This is good though. Thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. I had no idea. Act on your behalf kind of suggests to me that it lets you, lets it like do, like if it wanted to, it could commit on your behalf, delete, do all kinds of stuff. Hang on, I gotta 2auth this real quick. What is going on? Why are you doing this? Hang on. Exactly. I don't know why it has that at all. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. I don't want that at all. Continue. Let's go check it out here. I'm on another screen because we have some potentially scary things happening. I'm gonna remove it. Oh, this is annoying. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I had no idea. Literally, the only thing I'm using it for is authentication, logging you in, and it generates a unique user ID for you. It doesn't even keep track of your email or anything like that. It has a user ID for you, so that way it can save your information from browser to browser. Do I get a Captain Coder I Love Math certificate? We can make that happen. Once, you know, I have to finish writing the book first, of course. We gotta do console Firebase. I'm gonna remove the GitHub. I'm about to break everything is probably what's about to happen. And then the GitHub login is gonna stop working here in a second, like permanently, and we're gonna be really sad. Add new provider. GitHub's already added. All right, I'm gonna remove this. Okay. When I add the GitHub provider, I need to enable. All right, let's. I think I see the issue. I think I see where it is. GitHub. It's on GitHub side. I must have just set it to. There should be a fine grain, allow access. Hang on. Where is it even is this? Go to your organizations, members in your organization, installed apps, secrets. Sorry for the delay here, folks. How do I generate one of these? I need to regenerate this. Yeah, registering your app. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Intro to C# site. C#. Interactive learn to program workbook. Okay. There's no option to change. That's crazy. All right, let's see if everything's broken. Should really be doing this offline. I shouldn't be doing this online here. But we're just, I might accidentally share a secret again on accident. Benny K28, Benny K28, welcome to the stream on this beautiful Friday, Benny K28, I'm glad you're here today. Benny K28, I'd like to welcome you to the stream. Benny K, welcome aboard and thank you for following me. All right, here we go. Getting a little bit of confusion. Hang on, why won't this let me use my app here? Bump, 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 bump. Okay. Why? Okay, so I have that now. Proton, you have to give me a little bit of time here. I am working on something here to see if I can get this working. Okay. Might have broken this completely now. There you go. There you go. All it asks for now is your email. I have no idea why the permissions were so broad. Rond, thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. Points, add Rond, 1,000 points for exposing such a great, like an extreme security vulnerability to all of my users and helping me fix it there. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, because I literally am only using it to log you in. That's the only thing I use it for. So that was wild to me. I appreciate it again. Proton says, I did a small TIC-80 demo. Proton, can we wait until after I can check it out after the stream? I'm just, you know, we're doing stuff. We're doing stuff. I'm trying to make this windscreen work here. Trying to make the windscreen work here. I want my player. All right, so it shouldn't just lock up now. Let's get it there. We shouldn't just, this is impossible. It's not, I've done it many times. It's just hard, it's just hard. Oh, I need to make this scene easier. And Jenner's, look, exposing a security vulnerability is a big deal. All right, we're gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna add in, look, I'm gonna cheat. Don't judge me too much here. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna go easy mode here. All right, I'm just not good enough. All right, my player starts. I need to move this down here. Don't hate me too much for cheating. All right. Okay, so it did keep me walking to the right there. So it's locked up. I can't do anything. It keeps me walking to the right. Oops. The idea, oops. Look, that's how bad I am. I can't even, I'm cheating and I can't even do it. So it keeps me walking to the right. What I want to do is have it flip my character around. Flip my character around. And so my character's gonna move to the right, finish walking, turn around, and then they'll smile. You know, we're gonna switch him to being smiling. Bofu. Switch him to being smiling. We gotta get the smiling Bofu here. So smiling Bofu, it's this one. So it's gonna switch to smile. So we wanna say, F1, when we go to draw it, also thank you for the whoa, the whoa proton, the woo-ha, the woo-ha there. Draw friend. All right, when we draw the friend, the totu, all right, so tofu friend, smile here. Copy that, paste it. Tofu friend, smile. I believe it's just 302. We'll double check here. 302, yep. Okay, edit, come back into our editor. Turn off this bookmark. Draw friend, we're gonna say if mode is when, then, so we start out here saying sprite is this one. Replace that with sprites. If we're winning, sprite becomes friend smile.id there. But your about session has grammatical tense error. There's plenty of, look, Rond, there's a lot of, look, I'm not a writer. There's a lot of issues I haven't solved. I would love, Rond, I'd love for you to submit the issue here. And so when I do the next release on it, which should be coming in a few weeks, I can get that in there. Yeah, so there's quite a few errors and typos and grammatical problems. There's quite a few that I know about. It's not on the flower on Twitch. Oh yes. Let's fix it. Look. Thank you. Where's my grammatical error? Look. I'm not a wordologist. Let's scroll down here. I am now use this platform. Thank you for correcting me this. Look. English is my first, I am not a wordologist. I'm a codologist, not a wordologist. Let's go fix that real quick. I am now use. Let's edit here. I am now use. Let's see. I began streaming in December 2022 as a way to record my thought process for students. I never imagined I would have so much fun doing it, but I did. I am now using. I must have rewritten that. Use DJ Beats. I'd like to say that you're welcome here. DJ Beats with 3 Z's. Now you're here again. All your user belongs to us. Hectanus. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome back. I now use Smab. Thank you for the correction. I think we got it. I now use this as a platform for creating class projects, answering programming questions, and fostering a community of self-growth and learning. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. I cannot promise I'll always have an answer, but I will do my best. Better than the Michael Bubble and Tony Bennett put together. Oh, you're making me blush. Proton, have a beautiful day, my friend. Enjoy your day. Thank you for hanging out with us. Keep coding. Keep growing. Have a wonderful day. You're welcome back anytime, my friend. Anytime. Thank you for being here. All right. We got it. Okay. For correcting me one more time, points, Ed, Ron's Dev, for the correction, 100 points. Could probably also use now, as you have been doing this for some time. I could also probably also use now. You see it take out now? Smab. Look, quick peek on demo. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Look, Proton. Proton. Let's take a look. Download it. CD Proton. Take it out. Take it out now. So aggressive. So aggressive. Hang on. Let's take it out now. Go over here. Multitasking. Multitasking. We can do this. All right. Well, that page loads. I should have said lose. Take it out. Take it out. All right. All right. Take it out now. To be fair, I do now use it. I didn't previously use it. I'm DJ Beats. DJ Beats. I love your energy. I love you. Look, you guys spirit bomb me in your energy. That's how we do it. You give it, look, I feed off of you. I feed off of your energy. Your energy, all your energy belong to me. And then we redistribute it. We distribute it. It's distributed, redistributed energy. Redistribute that energy, them good vibes to all the beautiful people. The beautiful people. All right. Proton, we're downloading here. Welcome to Lurk Mode, Smab. Thank you. Smab, we love you. We love you, Smab. Thank you for hanging out. Demo one. Pull it in here. All right, let's load demo one. What do we? Whoa! Proton. Into the void we go. Going down a tunnel of doom. You're doing some fancy stuff with palette swapping too, which I haven't quite gone to look in there. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, this is what I say, people. TIC-80. All the limitations of old school consoles with all the power of a modern CPU and RAM. All the limitations of old school tools with the power. With the power. Look how simple this code is. Look how simple this code is. Pix. Oh, you're drawing a specific pixel here. This looks like what I saw when looking at shaders on shaders. Yeah, this is essentially that type of thing here. So you're saying for every Y, for every X, so we're doing every XY. So if we were to expand this out a little bit so we could read it a little bit better in my mind. All right. For each XY position, here's a function that determines our color using sine and cosine, and then setting a pixel at that position. And we're doing some stuff with certain, into the void we go. Nice job. Beautiful. Look, we can go full screen on it. Full screen it. And then, this Proton, we might make this we might need to make this our getting coffee screen. 3-key girl. I'm so glad you're here today, and I would like to say, hey, welcome, 3-key girl, you warm my heart. 3-key girl, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I'm so glad you're here with us. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Proton, thank you for sharing. All right. Better than Frank. Look, calm down. Frank Sinatra. Now that's a singer. Let's load it up here. We got to take a break here in a moment. We've been going for a while without a break, but we're testing out. We're making our win screen here. Look at that guy smile. Look at that smile. I'm just heading home from Chicago. Oh, the Windy City is what they say. I've been to Chicago a few times. One of my good friends lives in Chicago. We went to high school together. Last time I was in Chicago. Oh, you guys can't see my screen here. Look at that smile. Last time I was in Chicago, I was actually taking a train. To New England. And the train broke down in Kansas City. And it sent us on a bus to Chicago. And then I was stuck in Chicago for like 2 days. It was horrible snowstorm, but beautiful place when it's not so cold. Beautiful place when it's not so cold. Okay. We're going to make another tofu smiley. We're going to take this guy here. And we could probably do better. We could probably do something smarter with the tofu so that we didn't have to basically duplicate this here. But we're gonna give him a smile too. Give him a smile. Him is a strong word, but we're gonna flip him. Maybe we'll flip him around. I'm not sure. But now we can have that guy smiling, that guy smiling as well. We'll flip it this way. No, wrong way. Flip it. So this is gonna be the win. When we win, it's gonna switch to the smiling there. So what we can do is check win. All right, check win. Mode win. All right, so draw tofu. I'm gonna say if mode is win, then we still have to do this as well. Hang on, there's one other thing. Put a bookmark here. Go to line 0. We need to add in the information here for our tofu smile. Tofu smile. And the tofu smile is 298. Is that correct? 298. 10. 298. Oh, wrong one. Tofu smile 298. And we're gonna say in mode draw tofu. If mode is win, mode is win. Base a win. Base equals tofu. SPR tofu smile. All right. Well, I ruined it. Tuber Tugger, welcome back. I'm sad because this is my last week off work to do so. Yeah, I go back to work on Monday. But I'm glad you're here with us, Tuber Tugger. I'm glad you're here with us, Tugger. Tugger, tuber tugging on those tubes, tugging on those heart tubes, also known as heartstrings. I've really botched something here. I botched something here because this guy is no longer even being drawn. Oh boy. What did I do here? The go to line 20. I must have friend smile. Did your stream schedule change with going back to work? It will. I haven't quite decided. I'm thinking we will be so I've been streaming kind of every day. I'm trying to figure out what's gonna work best for me. Before it was Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So I'll be streaming most Saturdays. Collab streams are usually on Saturdays. My schedule's interesting this term. I'm thinking Monday, I will be streaming on Mondays. Mondays and Wednesdays for sure. I think Monday, or is it Monday and Thursday? Anyway, it's gonna go down a little bit. Sunset, welcome back. I will keep you guys updated. If you want to know when the schedules, what the new schedule is gonna be, join the Discord. I'll be posting a message. Hopefully, I say I will be, but I might not. Tuber says, I've been busy on my submission, got my stream account set up 50 days until the showcase. It's true. Folks, we got a showcase coming up. Sunset, welcome back to the stream as well. Happy to have you here. We do have a showcase January 20th. Showcase Saturday. We try and do it the third Saturday of each month. Doesn't always happen, but what you can... I try and post my schedule in announcements, and I've been bad at it. But I'm hoping to have a schedule posted like this one. The last one I did was in November. December was a weird month. I'll probably have a newsletter in January coming out saying all the stuff we're gonna do. We'll have some collabs coming up. Got a collab with Grumpy on the 13th. We got a collab with Dimples on the 14th. Mooniz and I are gonna be doing a collab this month. So a bunch of fun stuff coming up. We got the showcase on the 20th, which is a Saturday. So some fun stuff's going to be happening this month. We have a clip contest, folks. There's going to be a clip contest this month. So get your clips in, because those clips, you could win your very own pair of Captain Coder. Look at these Captain Coder socks. You know you want them. You know you want them. Get your clip contest. Get your Captain Coder socks. Keep those feet, those toesies cozies in the new year. Keep the toesies cozies. I got to try Moon's new game. Pretty interesting stuff. I look forward to throwing boxes in the future. Yeah, it's the Rage game. The Rage game. Box Thrower 9000. I don't know what I broke here. I don't know what I broke here, my friend. All right, so check. Or draw friend. Draw friend. Our friend isn't even spawning anymore. Did I accidentally delete the friend off of this scene? No, our friend's there. Friend's there. Our friend isn't spawning. What's up with that? Did I... Oh. How far away did I make a change? Oh, I accidentally deleted the friend. Oh, now I messed up there. Okay. I see what I did wrong. Line 30. I accidentally deleted Tofu friend here. When I copied this. This is going to be Tofu Smile. That's what happened. Tofu Smile. So it couldn't find it. 298. There's our friend. Okay. Now go down to check. Draw. Tofu. If we're in win, we want to set our base. So our base needs to get set here. When then base is spr.tofu smile. Okay. Oh. Look at him go. Look at that smiley guy. Why is he shorter? I don't understand that. That is really funny that he's shorter. Let's make our tofu friend. All right, let's turn off the hitboxes, or turn off the let's turn off show them and get them smiles. Yeah, look at that smile. Okay, so that's what happens when you win. All right, so let's uncheat popcorn. Thank you. Welcome back. Popcorn, what have you been up to, my friend? It's nice to see you here. It's nice to see you. Good morning. All right, so let's get the real satisfaction of winning here. One's in the chat if you think I can do it. One's in the chat if you think I can do it. Last time we only got 1-1. Dragon Spirit Games, thank you for the 1 again. One's in the chat if you think I can do it. Oh, too slow. I did it. And you guys... Popcorn, thank you for believing. Ridge Raider, how dare you? Tuber Tugger, thank you for the belief. Ridge Raider, how dare you? All right, for all of the believers, points. All of the believers, I need to have a believe 300 points because I have 3 lives remaining. All the beautiful points. All right, this guy smiles. We need to win. You did it. All right, so we need to make one more screen here. One more screen here that says you did it. So we have, let's go to our map editor. This works. What's wrong? Exactly. All right, so we have our intro screen here. This is our screen. This is game over, and we need one that says you did it. You did it. All right, so we're gonna do a you did it screen. All right, you Let's see, how do we do Y's? Is Y? Let's try this. Ba-dum. Bum. U. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's too many. All right, so this needs to be. This is interesting because I only get. Does that look like a Y? Maybe so. I have a width of. Maybe we can do width of 4 on this one. Maybe we can get away with doing a width of 4. Or we can just do it kind of silly. U. Oh, we got too many. U. All right. U. Does that look like a U? Did. Let's go with the D. Oh, let's go with a different color. Did. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Did. Lowercase d. See, can we do a lowercase d? There we go. What do you guys think? You did? Is this looking look, did. Do it that way. You did. It. We got this. We got this. Go with this blue. T. Needs to be up there. You did it. Move that T to the left just a hair. Oh, TIC-80 is cool. You did it. You did it. We need an exclamation point. We need an exclamation point. We did it. It's true. Okay, you did it. All right. Let's shimmy this again. Can we center this? Uncenterable. Uncenterable. Oh, hang on. If I get rid of this minor space here, if I get rid of this, oh, this should be. Hang on. But put that back. But put this here. Can you? Is this legible? This looks not legible. Hang on. Let's. What if I move everything over? Ah, stop. Stop. Need some spacing. If I put these words together. No, that's worse. That's worse. What if I do? You looks okay. Does that look okay? I think, all right, let me move the U over 1. You did it. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. The T looks weird. The T looks weird. Can I shrink the T? Here, let's try this. What about that? Maybe the I is too tall. Some spacing on the exclamation point would even things out. You did it. Need to haphazardly add. You need to haphazardly add space. Hang on. What if I make the eyes slightly different? Uh-oh. Wrong button. Need a space between the I and T? Are we sure? It feels worse. I think it feels worse with this space. Can do some magic with half blocks to change spacing. Yeah, I was thinking I might do some half blocks. The characters are different colors. I'm thinking, so this one looks great. This one looks okay. I actually think it looks kind of okay. Yeah, I do some half blocks on down here for this guy. This thing is actually half blocks. We could do some half blocks to get away with it. Welcome back, Proton. So you think I need less space? Between the characters? How is the temperature? I ran out of battery. We did like it, Proton. My temperature, my temperature and humidity monitor. The battery died, so I can't tell you what it is. It's pretty comfortable in this room. I do have a window open. So Popcorn, you think we should do this? I felt like this looked worse. I'm basically putting three. I'm trying to give 3 spaces for every symbol. But the eye looks so weird there. Oh, you thought it looked better here. This just looks super. That looks terrible to me. I'm trying to do 3. I think this looks pretty good. It's just this last one here just looks wrong. For whatever reason. The last one looks wrong. It might need a capital. You did have a capital letter. Let's make a capital I. Let's make a capital I. Ridge Raider. I think you unlocked the secret. I think you did it. I think that was the culprit. You did it. And let's put that exclamation point back in. And then I guess we'll have to do a half thing. Let's delete that for now. You did it. It looks weird too. That one does look weird too, but it's close. You did it. What if I make the T have a tail? That looks all right. Let me move the top down on it. You did it. Okay, I like that. All the lowercase okay. You did it. Are we using all the colors? Of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To repeat 7. Yeah, I like it. The only thing I don't like is I want an exclamation point in there. So I'm wondering if each one of these I can do something like this to get the exclamation point back in. No, I like it better like that. You did it. Okay, we're gonna do you did it. You did it. And then that's gonna it's gonna fall down onto the screen. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing we did with game over screen. It's essentially this. And we go to our win screen. And we're gonna draw win. function, draw win, like that. So it'll need to be a win t plus 1, win t, like that, and then this needs to draw. It's a game over screen. Somehow I missed this. Okay, and then our map is actually no longer 210. Our map is sorry, 51. 51 is the new Y offset. 51. This should be win T. Okay, so win T here. And win T is 0, but check friend or check win. Mode equals win. Win T equals 0. All right. You gotta believe. You gotta believe again, folks. Ones in the chat if you believe. I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better. Ones in the chat if you believe. All right. Gotta wait for him to go the other way. Oh, failed. All right. First try, folks. First try. But 0.9, you're close. That's an almost believe. I'll take it. Oh, I didn't let go. Right. All right. My students are going to hate me for this, but I find it hilarious. My students are really going to dislike this. All right. We got it. Can we do it? Can we do it? Do you believe? Look, not enough people believe. That's why I died. Because Popcorn was the only one that believed in me. Tuber Tugger just wanted me to fail. Ridge Raider gave me a 1.1. It's like a believe plus a little bit. All right. We can do it. Nope. Gotta wait for that guy to be going the other way. Oh, got spiked. I was going too hard. So something's happening where I'm getting, this thing is now respawning. Notice something's broken. That gym is respawning. It shouldn't be. There's a thing here that's respawning, so I have infinite life glitch. I don't know how that happened. I don't quite know how that happened. Oh, the timing is tricky. But I'm okay with the infinite life glitch happening. Nope. So something happened. So when you pick these up, it's supposed to set your spawn. So it sets your spawn point. Isn't that the direction the clock ticks? Kuani, is that not the direction the clock ticks? All right, so it seemed to be related to my game over screen. I think I know what's happening. So when I respawn, when I get this, it's setting my spawn point, but there's actually two things. This is what I was saying in my init here. When I respawn here, so there is a little bit of a glitch going on. For going forward, counting down is usually counterclockwise. Interesting. Even on a stopwatch? Interesting. I didn't know. That's an easy fix. We'll fix that. Thank you. I didn't know that. Oh. All right, we might have to cheat this. Stopwatch. So a countdown timer goes the other way. I think that makes sense. Oh, so distracting. It might look. I don't know if this looks as hard as it is. Look, I don't play the crazy Mario levels. Yeah, so I think I can fix that. That one's an easy, I think that one's an easy fix. There we go. You did it. Game over. You did it. Game over. You did it. Game over. Oh, that's funny. Oh no. Win screen. You did it. Game over. That's really funny. I don't quite understand. My thought. My thought. Oh, 51 should be here. 51 should be here. All right. So I was actually drawing the game over screen, but it was moved down a lot. So this should be 51 and this should be 17. All right. All right. We have to beat it again. We have to beat it again to be able to test it. Oh, the timing's tricky on this. The timing's a tricky. There we go. You did it. All right, we'll have it come down a little further. It needs to come down a little further. So this would need to be. Let's go down another 2. Now let's see if I can get good at this. Welcome back to Coderlua. Coderlua, welcome back to the stream. It's hard. This game's too hard. We need to take a break, folks. We have to beat again. All right. And morale, several. Calm down, Ridge Raider. It's not that tight. Not that kind. Okay. Coming back. All right. There we go. You did it. Oh yeah. All right, let's fix the timer. All right, real quick. Actually, we gotta take a break. Oh, we gotta fix that. Let's find the trace. Get rid of that. There is a bug. There is a bug in my init. Where the thing is getting drawn twice. So in init, do we really do spawn orb? Spawn orb. Spawn orb equals nil. Okay, spawn orb does equal nil. Something interesting. Does game over still work or display did that well? I think game over still works. Let's find out. Tolus, let's find out. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. It should work. So it should say game over. There we go. Game over. Okay. And then you press it. It brings you back to the beginning. You should add a new game plus. Got a new game plus. I don't know if I can win. I don't know if I'm talented enough to beat it. Nope. Oh. Yeah, I think. Game over. Game over. All right. We're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna get myself. Some more tea. Get myself some water. When we come back, folks, we're gonna finish this up. We're so close. We're gonna finish it up. We are going to add in. We're gonna fix the bug. We're gonna fix the bug with this respawning. So there's a bug here with this double spawning that which I think I know. I think I know what's going on with that. So that is now when I start up. Notice it's there. It's there, but it is also set as an orb. Is that true? So if I come here, it should be, it spawns twice now. Yes, it's spawning twice now. So I believe all I gotta do to fix this, I hope, is, I think I set orbs to none? Let's try it. I thought by setting orbs to none there, it would actually cause a problem. I know I said we're going to take a break and then immediately like, no, we're not. We're back. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. Okay. We're going to find the issue, folks. I'll be back. We're going to get some more tea. You'll get the amount of time it takes the water to boil. We'll be back. So hang tight. Don't go anywhere. Captain Coder will return. All right, everybody, the captain is back. I missed you guys, but we're back. You know, I've been sitting at the computer for way too long. You just say every 60 minutes, every 90 minutes, 2 hours tops. We went with 2.5 hours, way too much time. And you know, it's interesting because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a little bit in my lower back because I've been standing here so long without moving around and just sort of sitting in place. So I'm glad we're able to stop here. And I'm going to encourage you. Look, the captain loves you, which means you should love you.
Back. Pay attention.
And if you love you gotta love that body. One way you can love that body is get up and stretch, move around. Redmer, welcome back to the stream. You're just in time for some stretches, my friend. Just in time. I'm sorry I made you jump. I'm sorry I made you jump. Did not mean to. But we're gonna get up and stretch here. Take care of our bodies. My lower back is in a little bit of pain because not too much pain. I can feel the tension there in my lower back. So we're gonna do some trunk twists. If you get up with me, stand that way, arms up at the side. We're just gonna slowly go back and forth, getting that lower back trunk twist. Oh, your hips, you're rotating at the hips. Don't try and like rotate at your shoulders. Rotating at the hips, back and forth, nice and slow. If you feel any pain, you want to stop. You don't want to hurt yourself. Just nice and slow, getting that motion in there. Feet planted, shoulder width apart. Oh, it feels good. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my arms and I'm gonna go up and then down and across. Up and then down and across. A little bit hard to see here. Up and then down and across with the twist. And then you bring it up and then you twist down. Oh, get that nice stretch, and as you come across, nice and slow. You're not moving fast on this. Nice and slow, and you bring it across and you get a little bit of tension. And then you do it, repeat. Little bit of tension. Oh. Deep breath in. Oh, next I just rolled the hats yesterday. Yeah, we had a little bit of a hat attack yesterday. Reaching up here, stretching. Exhale. As we do, we're gonna hinge at our hips. As we exhale, hinge at the hips. Oh, that's exactly what I needed there. We're just gonna hang. You can grab the back of the ankles if you want. A minor bend in the legs is fine, but we're focusing on stretching the lower back and the glutes. Lower back and glutes on this one. If you can touch the ground, great. If you can't, it's okay. You can also sort of stretch out forward a little bit. You're not focusing on the arch, you're focusing on the lower back. Focusing on that hinge. Oh. Nice deep breath in for 5 seconds. Slow deep breath. Roll up. Oh, bring those shoulders up, back, and down. We're gonna roll those shoulders back. 2, 3, 4, yeah, sorry you banged your head. Not my, look, Captain Coder takes no responsibility for any damage you do. I told you to be careful. If you feel any pain, you want to stop. 3, 4, roll them forward. 2, 3, 4, add the elbows. 2, 3, 4, full arms. 2, 3, 4. All right, folks, no smashing your head. Don't smash your head except, oh man, that felt great. All right, we're gonna switch to sitting mode here. You see the rare captain seated. We're gonna switch to sitting mode here, rare captain seated. Thank you, Proton. Thank you. All right, folks. We are here. We're hopping back in for joining me. Oh, it feels good to be seated after. I've been standing since it's 7:30. I've been standing since 3 in the morning. So that's what, 3? That's not that bad. 4.5 hours. Is that right? 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours. I don't know. My brain couldn't do that math on its own. Proton, you send that to me on Discord. Let's take a look. Let's have a look. See. You did it. Ooh, Proton. I like that. Proton made this for us. I'm gonna steal it. Well, Proton, I'm not sure because I do like that. That's good. The one thing that is tricky here with it, I do like it, is I want to be able to see these guys with it on the screen at the same time. I can't. I'm so bad. Here, let's come back here. It's pretty good though. I do like it. Here, I'm gonna cheat, folks. I'm gonna cheat because I don't trust myself here. Put this here. We're gonna cheat. So yours, I want it. So I like that we. Maybe you did it. You did it. Maybe I can take that one and put it across there. You did it. I do like it. I do like it. Let's try it. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna add it to a second. Oop, I went to CRT mode. We're gonna add it to a second. You did it down here. A second you did it. The thing is, your colors are maybe the bigger shadow would be nice here, but let's see here. We did it. We did it. You. Proton's really good at this stuff. You. Boom. Y. O. And we might, it's interesting. So you have different colors. You have a little bit of a different color scheme than me going on here. Hang on, let's get rid of that. This is actually 2 spaces. Yeah. Jormunder, welcome back. How you doing, friend? All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So it's interesting here is that your O is like that. Is that because of the shadow? I'm gonna get rid of this one real quick. I'm assuming that's just because of the shadow you put in there. I'm fabulous. I am absolutely fabulous this morning. Any day I can wake up and code with the crew is a beautiful day. So we need 1, 2, 3. You here. 3 down. 3 up. Take that one out here. We might end up adding in there. Let's do the D next. Did. This one started here. We're gonna see if we like it. 2, 3, 1, 2. Like that. D. I. It's just a slide. It's a different font essentially. And what I had. Okay, D1, 2, so 3 over. Did. Like that, you did. Let's try it with the I. A lighter green. We're gonna see which one I like better. You did. 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop, boop. T. 2, 3. It. And the exclamation point. This might work because of where it's all placed out. Maybe I'll add in a white one there. Yellow. It. Like that. Boom. You did it. Leave the exclamation point off. I could also shorten it. I really like the exclamation point. I think I really like it. Let's leave it off. See what we did. See what it looks like. Maybe I might have to shift things over without it. Yeah. It's just, yeah, let's test it. Let's test it. All right, so now we want to do 68 here. Win. Draw win. So be 68. That's not bad. Eight. Checking it out here. You did it. All right, do I like that? If I add the full shadow in, so it might look really nice if I add that shadow in. Leaving the exclamation point off. I'm not sure I want to do the full shadow. Let's look at the other one real quick. Which one do I like better? Keep it as tall as the T. Let me go back to what I had. I just want to make sure it's what I want. You did it, because this one was 251. 51. I don't know. I kind of like them both. I like that this whole... So the thing I like about this one is it's one line. The shadow on this one is pretty nice. We could do something where we like cheat. So like what Smab was saying, where we cheat, we do half blocks. We could do some half blocks to make it look nice. Well, I have to make a bunch of new... Okay, we'll try it with the shadow. So now I have to do... It's not consistent with the other fonts that I have. Is all I so Proton. The only thing I'll say about that is it ends up not being consistent with all the other fonts I have. So this, like the other scenes here with this and Game Over. If I'm using the version you, I'm not saying yours is wrong. It's just not consistent with what I have. So suddenly, you know, there's this new thing that we're doing. We'll try it with the font, the other one here. So we got to make... Do we have to make these? U. All right, so this would be an orange. I don't have the colors you have either. My palette is different than yours, I think. I can switch this to this yellow. And then shadow is the red. I have to create a whole none. You have the red. Okay. Is it that red? This becomes a light blue. Bump, 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 bump. And then I need to make a new... And then we will do... We need a white one. I'm gonna have to create all new blocks, I think, because the shadow is gonna look bad here because it's like doubling. I think I'm gonna have to create all new blocks. Dev Donut, how are you, my son? How is my child today? Look, I wish I could take credit for these colors. I wish I could take credit. This is just the, I did some minor paletting here. This was, I wish I could take credit though. The issue I'm gonna run into here is that these are not solid, and so I'm gonna have to go through, I'm gonna have to make like all new solid ones here, I believe. Because I'm already noticing it looks super weird there. Missed the shadow on the inside of the Y and U on also. Yeah, I need to make a, I was testing to see kind of what it looks like, but the colors look so weird here already that I'm gonna need to go in and make new blocks for them anyway. So let's come up here. If we want it to look like what Proton's done here. Inside of the O, I have to change it anyway. So all of this, yeah. Here's the thing, like this is gonna look super weird anyway. I have to make new blocks for these because, like I said, these fonts have the shadow built in, and Proton's doesn't work with what I have, so I have to make new ones. Is what's going on here. So a little bit of a thing. Not too much work. So we got a yellow. Let's go with orange, red, blue, green. Sorry, go green. Never let obstacles turn you down. Look, no one can turn me down. Ain't nobody ever gonna turn me down. All right. Let's try that. So now I gotta come in here and redraw these. Not sure how I feel about it. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Maybe if I use the blocks with the... Yeah. Gonna see here. Dev Donut, what have you been up to, folks? You guys know the Dev Donut. Tasty, delicious programmer. Making donuts out of code. You've been coding any donuts recently? Upper right corner should be a shadow of the O. That makes sense. Got it. I have the wrong colors here. I only code donut holes. Your code has holes in the donut of the donut variety. Do donuts have one hole or two? Ooh. I think I'm in the camp of one hole. One hole. Donut has one hole in the middle. Is it a donut if it doesn't have a hole? All right. Boom. These. We're close. We're close. Okay. We're closer than we've ever been, folks. Closer than we've ever been. If you're at a job and your boss asks you, how are things coming along? Just say, we're closer than we've ever been. We're closer than we ever been. You left shadow. Oh, thank you. If you tell your boss you're closer than you've ever been, you won't be lying. You won't be lying. Drum Hunter says, is a Bear Claw donut jelly cream filled? Are they donuts? No, those are pastries. Those are just pastries. A donut has to have a hole. A donut has to have exactly one hole. If you have more than one hole, you're no longer a donut. You're no longer a donut if you have more. I need to switch this back to, this was 8. And this was 68, I believe. 68. All right. Let's test that. I have more than one. That means you're not a donut. Therefore, you're not a donut. You're a dev who don't. You're a dev making a donut. You did it. All right. All right. So, question. When will the next community showcase be? That's an excellent question. It's an excellent question. The next community showcase is on January 20th, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Sign up on the Discord, folks. Sign up on the Discord. What do we think? Do we like this? You did it. It's pretty good. This looks pretty good. A coffee cup is a donut. If you cook it long enough. Yeah, this is Tofu Land, Dev Donut. I think I need to, I keep hitting buttons on other screens here. 1 second. I need to 0 here. I think I like it. Proton, I think I like it. It says you did it. You did it. So the one problem I have is this dark green. There's a little bit of a thing in here. The dark green is weird. I'm wondering if I can swap out that with a different color. The dark green, also I messed up somewhere. In my dark green. Why is there... You guys see this? What is this? What is going on here? Why is that there? Raise, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I don't understand why there's a little dot there. Dev Dad, happy Friday. Friday, indeed, folks. Wrong tile for the yellow there. I need to swap out. Oh my god. I'm hitting, so to control TIC-80, swap F1 through F6 are like controls, and I'll click over on another window, then I'm pressing the F keys, which messes everything up. Told us wrong yellow. Let's switch this one. I'm gonna try it with a dark gray here. Okay, and then the yellow, honestly, I think I want this here. I see. The wrong green one. The wrong green one there. Boom. Oh, I swapped this incorrectly. I think this should still be... White feels so too dark. Let's fill this with this gray. Let's make this one this here, and we'll make the yellow this black. Make the tea gray. Proton, you're so smart. How'd you get so smart, Proton? How did you get so smart? That looks pretty good there. Okay. All right, I think we got it. I think we got middle gray for T shadow. I think we got it. All right. So you get there, you did it. All right. All right. All right. You did it. You did it, and the timer keeps going. Okay, so we got that. Let's do a little quick save here. Proton, thank you for sharing points. Add Proton. Not Proton. 50 points. Thank you so much for that. Folks, you guys know the Dev Dad? Dev Dad, how you doing, buddy? The Dev Dad. Incredible streamer, programmer, software engineer, father. He does it all, folks. He does it all. Speaking of pizza. Dev Dad's number 2 priority is pizza, by the way. Dev Dad, thank you for being here. Ryan, welcome back to the stream. How the heck are you doing, my friend? We got a you did it. I kind of like mine too. You did it. Pretty good. Okay, there is a bug. I like him already. Look, pizza is his number 2 priority. We have it recorded. It's recorded, therefore it's true. All right, let's get rid of this. Okay, so there's a bug. There's a bug that after, normally when I die, the orbs are my respawns. So I have a 3. It should keep going down. There is a bug in which if I die and get a game over screen, so if I get the game over screen, when I restart, this orb, when I die, you don't always get, 50 points is my default. 50 points is my default. When I collect this orb, it look, there were several orbs there. That was going on. So see how it went up to 4? When I respawn here, I think there's, collected. That must be what it is. Collected. Collected is not being reset. Collected is not being reset. So on init, Bullseye! Welcome back to the stream. Proton, did you solve a vulnerability? Did you solve a vulnerability? So the reason I gave so many points to who was it? I think it was gotta scroll up here. Who was it? Who did I give 1,000 points up? They found a horrible security vulnerability. That's why I gave 1,000 points. Give all your points away. All right, I think this'll fix it. All right, we just gotta die enough times. Then people are complaining about my. All right. See how it didn't place that orb now. All right, so this is interesting. When we die, all right, so die. Respawn. Thank you, Smab. Richard, you have another Sakoni where you're streaming the making of the code. It's true. Spawn tofu. Restoring the enemies, restore collected items. This here, null YX. Null YX, I'd like to welcome you today for following me. I got to say thank you so much. Nully X. Is it Nully X or Null YX or Nullix? How do we pronounce it? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. So right here. Oh, I know, Proton. I know you were kidding. I felt like you were kidding. Nully, welcome to the stream, my friend. Happy to have you here. Folks, if I ever pronounce your name incorrectly, look, Captain Coder wants you to feel welcome here. One way I can make you feel welcome is by pronouncing your name correctly. If I'm ever pronouncing your name incorrectly, feel free to correct me. I can't promise I will say it correctly, but I'll do my best. Gonzo, welcome back to the stream. So this is the culprit here. The spawn orb doesn't respawn. So I'm gonna write a method here. Function restore collected. And don't need a do here. And restore collected needs to be able to do this. So we do restore collected like this. How do you feel when you call someone poo something? Well, feel free to correct me. How do we practice? This is not Coder Lua. This is not C sharp. This is Lua. All the vowels are silent in your name, so it's Tibertiger. Tibertiger. Poo stack. Lua on TIC-80, yeah. So restore collected is still restoring the ones we collected. The sort of easy fix I have here is that we will respawn here when lives equals 0. We can do, or on init, we can say collected a spawn orb is nil. Maybe that's what's going on. Restore collected. Let's try this. I think this will do it. Yeah, what have you made in Lua? What have you made in Lua? Coder Lua, made anything fun? What, like, do you Roblox? I know some people do Roblox coding. I didn't even collect this thing, so I can't test it. The font is lit. Which font? Which font is lit? Nully up. In the editor. That's that thick, quick, basic font. Core dump. Calling core dump. Oh no. All right, let's make sure that our Why can't we do this? Restore collected. Roblox and more gotcha. Because I know it's a really popular scripting language. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I did not know that OBS, you could script that way. This is interesting. I really thought that this would fix it. We might need to open up a terminal to debug this one. Respawn. Restore collected. Somehow if iPairs collected needs, collected's not getting reset here. Oh, interesting. I'm doing so. This is really weird. I'm amazed that this has been working at all. This is interesting. This should be heap. I'm kind of surprised with it. The Roblox programming language is Lua. Yeah, for doing the scripting and that. I'm surprised this was working at all. Let's keep going. What have you made in Roblox? You made anything cool? We have a few people who have done some Roblox stuff. It's still not working. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to screen 1. We should be able to test this on screen 0. All right, so collect this. Collect this. When I die, the one here should come back. I should spawn there. That one does come back. If I collect this one, I should spawn right there. It doesn't come back. This one got erased. I don't understand. I don't even know how this was working. Restore collected. I must be doing something strange here. So we're saying if... Let's go look at when we collect these things. Check orbs. We add it to the collected. Okay, so our orb gets added to collected. And we set the spawn orb. This is where we want to spawn now. When we go to put these back, we iterate through all of the collected orbs. And if it's not the orb that we're spawning, we add it back into the map. Else, we want to keep C. Okay, let's try that. Got one. Should respawn here. Is it possible that Visual Studio Code's IntelliSense doesn't autoplate Lua's code, does autoplate some of the love framework I'm using? There's probably an extension for it. So Gonzo, I would be really surprised if the IntelliSense in VS Code didn't. Okay, so that's working. If it didn't, didn't work for Lua. It depends on the extension. I've never used Visual Studio Code with Lua. All right, die there. That one will respawn. Okay. Now let's go. Let's die all the way. All right. So we need to die. Let's restart. Collecting this one should now be our spawn point. Okay. And when we die all the way, when we get a game over, it should spawn. Okay. And there should only be one of them here. Okay. All right, we got it. Okay, so we fixed that bug. People want and you know, to be anatomically correct, people want this timer to go the other direction. So let's go to animate overlay. So here's where we do it. We want to do 8 minus this value instead. It might be 7. 7 minus that value. All right, so now it should go the correct direction. All right, so we're just playing the animation in reverse now. Is this going the right direction now for a timer? Are people happy? People happy with our timer? I can try it. It's essentially an emulator. You can think of it as an emulator. It is a emulated. It's not emulating any known software, like any known hardware. It is a fantasy computer. So this computer, it's emulating a fictional computer. So yes, it's emulating a fictional computer that has the following specs. So one thing this is what I always say. Yeah, it's counting down. So people were pointing out it should count down the other way. The emulator, what do I want to say here? I tell people that TIC-80, what I'm having fun with is you get all of the restrictions. You get the limitations. You get the limitations of older consoles, older hardware, but the power of a CPU, modern CPU and RAM. You get modern, so you get all of the benefits of modern CPU and RAM, but you have the limitation of some older hardware as far as like graphics go. If you want to really force yourself to use just the built-in memory too, you can use just the built-in memory if you'd like as well, which is what I would essentially call hardcore mode. Okay, so what I want to do, the last thing I think I need to do here, is this timer doesn't do anything when it gets to 0. So if we go down to time remaining, the time remaining, when it gets to 0, let's set it to 10. It just goes negative. It just goes negative. It doesn't actually do anyone. The weather in Finland's very cold was 8 years ago. Facebook reminded me about a picture I shared 8 years ago. Photo shows my mobile device on my bicycle. Yikes. Cold. Yeah, so Nest like specs. Nest like specs. How does your mobile device work? Oh, have it count up and use for high score. We could have it do a high score thing as well. Basically, I wanted to give you a game over. I wanted to give you a game over when you get there. Photos in my Discord. Hat sent me a photo of the temperature there. I'm not... Look, here we go. Doesn't like it. There we go. How does it work? Look! Proton, it was so cold! It was so cold your hand fell off! Proton, your hand fell off! Oh no! It's a ghost riding this bike. It's a ghost riding this bike. Proton, I'm so sorry you lost your hand. It's too cold. Too cold. Your hand broke right off. Left you in shimmy shambles. Left you in the shimmy shambles there. All right. Rip hand. Yeah, rip hand indeed. Made some great progress today. We got our intro. It needs music. It needs music. Oh, it needs music when we time's up. Time's up. We need to have a time's up. Time's up. Game over. We could also just have it say game over. Those devices has warmers in the cases. Time up. Time's up. We might do a time's up. Basically, what I wanted to do, what I'd like to do, in our update, time, what is it? Time remaining? Time, level time. Update. Level time equals, this is interesting. Level time never changes. Level time never actually changes. What I want to say is if level... All right, we need to do a function for this. Our overlay. It's calculating this value. Function time remaining is this. And we're going to return this, but we're also going to do a math.max 0. So it'll never go below 0. Always have 0 on there. And then in our update, we say if time remaining is less than or is equal to 0, essentially equals 0, then lives is 0 and die. Return. I'm wondering if this will cause problems. Those way says warmers in the cases. Interesting. You're playing Ingress, yeah. It does. Is that correct? Yeah, Ingress there. Which is the company. If you more people I think are probably familiar with Pokemon Go. the same company, I believe, that did this. One of the very first augmented reality games on the phone. All right, we're gonna wait for the time to run out here. And Unity Coder, welcome back. Welcome back to the screen. So we run out of time here. Oh no! You guys can't hear it, but it's just dying over. It's like a horn playing. All right. Lives equals and dead and dead equals false. We'll do and not dead. All right, we'll wait for the time to run out here. Hopefully, here I'm gonna play that in case we get the horrible sounds. All right, so we die once. It really does want to respawn us over and over, which I don't understand. Also, time remaining went negative. Overlay. Because I'm not doing... Right, so this needs to be time remaining. You're a hardcore Ingress player. Nice. Nice. I didn't play it that much. Friends of mine were super into it. So what I don't quite understand... Yeah, so it's related to the number of ticks. So there's a method. It's how much time we have in a level minus the number of ticks that have passed. So it shouldn't go negative. Update. Interestingly, die. Dead goes to true. And then we wait and we respawn. But respawn. Ah, there it goes. There it is. Less than or equal to 0. There we go. Run out of time. It goes to -1. The way it prints, the time on game over, time resets, apparently. Yeah, we set T to 0 when the game resets. Is there an unsigned int in Lua? No, I think it's just a number type. I'm pretty sure it's just a number type. Let's do a math.max. We'll bound that to 0. When you die, T resets. And so it was resetting the clock there. And this must be something I specifically use in it. T equals 0 there. I must be using that in my game over. We're gonna find out. I think I'm using it in my game overs. Okay. All right, not bad. Proto says, I made a game ring for myself. Very cool. I designed it myself. Goldsmith of the Year did it for me. Photos in your Discord again. Cool. That sounds cool. Oh, that is sweet. That picture's cool. Look at that. Proton, that's awesome. That's awesome. Beautiful. Nice. Really cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in Lua data types. I'm pretty sure there's just number. There's not that many. We have a type we can do to say what it is, but it's just going to tell us string number. So we just have a generic number type. So there's not an unsigned type. There's not even a float. They're technically integers, but they're like special. They're like wrapped into the number. type there. Okay, so we have a game over. Okay, so we can do time remaining 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Level time 300 seconds. It's a ton of time. It's a ton of time. The level's short enough that 5 minutes is way more than enough time. Move that out of the way. Oh. We have... Oh. I made the end of this game annoyingly difficult. It's a bad level design at the end here. Annoyingly difficult is not good level design. It is sort of a classic thing to do, though. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Jormunder. It's a classic console, old school consoles. Make the game longer by just making it hard. Yeah, console. That escalated quickly, quite quickly there. Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh. Do you guys believe? Do you believe in the captain? Just give me your strength. Oh. Give me your strength. All right, so that timer is making sense. Let's get Ridge Raider 0. Calm down. Ridge Raider, don't hate. You gotta appreciate. Jormunder, thank you for your strength. Thank you for your energy. There we go. There we go. We did it. You did it. The timer keeps going down. I gotta make the timer stop. I gotta make the timer stop here. Because I think it'll give us maybe it'll actually I think it's gonna give us a game over if it goes to 0. Were we supposed to count deaths? Oh, you were saying 0 deaths is what you were gonna say? Earlier I was saying 1s in the chat if you believe. It did take me a few tries there, but I did it. Not impossible. Not impossible. I do need to make the I should make the timer stop counting down here. And then maybe we'll add some music in. There's no music in the game. Because I'm just so bad at this tool is so hard to write music in for me. But maybe we'll write a little thing there. We got 40 minutes left here in the stream. Maybe we'll go longer today. What do you guys think? Do you want to end at 9 or should I go longer today? We'll see how I'm feeling at that time. It's my last weekday before work, so I'm kind of waiting for this timer to run out because I'm pretty sure it's going to say game over. I'm curious. I'm pretty sure it's going to say game over. I'm just waiting that clock up. To see. 90 more seconds. We can do it. We can get there. But it's really fun watching this countdown. You teach on the weekends? Usually not. I do private lessons on the weekend, actually. Usually. I do private lessons on the weekends. So external from my work. I do lessons on the weekends. But yeah, it's my last day of no work. Last day of no work. I go back to... I do have some work this weekend that I got to get done. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably Sunday. We'll see. But this project is done. So I got all of my curriculum. Yeah, I'm on winter break. I go back to school on Monday. I have to do some write-ups for this. This is it. This are the projects I was going to do for my class. I've finished all of the projects here for my... essentially all of the projects I'm going to do in TIC-80 for the class. I got to do some write-ups for it, so we'll publish some websites with the guides, the homework and sort of stuff, the guides to get here. And what else? And then that'll be it for this class. I need to do some stuff I'm doing some other new classes this term. I'm doing challenges and coding challenges in Unity. So we're gonna be, let's see. We die when we get to 0. There it is. Game over. All right, so I knew that was gonna happen. All right, so the dumb fix is on windscreen. We do t equals t. Oh, this won't work. This will stop all the animations. The dumb fix would be level time equals level time plus 1. This is gonna make the level time go up too fast. Plus, interesting. We still want animations to happen on the windscreen. So we still need the T to tick up. The game time needs to not tick down. We could draw time remaining. Playing Ingress in Brooklyn. Let's take a look at your playing Ingress. Look at that handsome fella. Look at that handsome Proton. Look at that handsome fella. Thank you for sharing. Ingress in Brooklyn. Very nice. Brooklyn's an interesting city. I've been there several times. A New York City. Brooklyn is a suburb. It's a suburb. Brooklyn is part of New York City. New York City is so nice. So nice. Maybe not. Brooklyn is New York has some categories. Some subdivisions. I don't know what you'd call it. Okay. I can't. We don't want the time to go down. We want the time to stop. So maybe I actually do, rather than calculating how far it is, maybe we actually we reduce the time every 60 ticks. Maybe we actually reduce the time. Balint, how's it going, friend? Nice to have you here. Maybe time remaining. Balint, thank you so much for the wonderful stream last night. I got tired. I had to go to bed early, but how far did you make it? I've been here for an hour, but notice my message didn't send. You gotta press enter. You gotta double tap. That's the first rule. Double tap to send. Folks, if you guys don't know science, Balint, so nice to see you, my friend. Welcome back to the stream. If you guys don't know science streams, be sure to check him out. Only died twice. Nice. I've died many times in this game. Be sure to give Science some love. Click that follow button. Science loves to be... Science, your stream is just so much fun, so much positive energy, so much good stuff. I would love to do a collab stream with you. We're going to figure it out. I don't know what we'll do. I'm thinking maybe an art stream. Because, do some poorly drawn, Balint will do the beautiful art and then I'll do the poorly drawn art. That's an idea. We'll talk. I was thinking, what type of stream could we do? So what I was thinking here is level time. We could actually say level, if T mod 60 is 0, then level time, but if we call this multiple times, -1, it sort of needs to be time remaining. We ever tried Godot? You probably get that a lot, but you gotta ask. I love Godot. I've tried it. We made a Minesweeper with Godot on stream. I've done some stuff with Godot. I actually really like Godot. the reason I don't use Godot is because GD script, I want to teach general purpose programming languages. GD script is essentially a domain specific language for Godot. So that's one reason I don't use Godot in my classroom. I know you can do C# in Godot, but this is why I was really excited about Godot 4 because it has .NET support. But there are no, as of right now, and I haven't checked in a month or so, as far as I am aware of currently, Godot, you can't do web builds if you have C# as your scripting language. And so I'm waiting for that, and then I'm going to teach a class on Godot for sure. Because Godot is super lightweight to install. Using Godot, I think I've become pretty versatile. Probably a good time to be, probably a good time to be as a game dev. Yeah, good thing to be as a game dev for sure. Time remaining needs to be a variable here. What are my thoughts on mono game? Currently testing my skills on a 2D game. We did a mono game thing too. So the problem with mono game is it's outdated. One of the challenges with mono game, I actually we did a stream on mono game as well. The issue I had, maybe I'm thinking of something else. Did they update this? This looks like they've updated their website. Let's go look at their GitHub repository. Yeah. Let's look at their tags. 3.81. We need an engine tier list from you. Look, I don't do enough game development. Look, it's been over 2 years since they released a version. So that was my issue with mono game, is it's not maintained. It hasn't really been maintained, updated. C# has come out with new versions. And the tooling, so my only issue with mono game, and I really enjoyed working with mono game. We made a Minesweeper. Redston, how's it going, my friend? Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. We go to my repository Git. I really liked working with it, but it was a little bit awkward, and maybe I didn't spend enough time doing it. But yeah, we made a Minesweeper in it. Captain Coder.monosweeper .NET run. So we made a Minesweeper game in mono, using mono game. Did I just crash my computer? Oh, it's just building. It's just building. Yeah, we made Minesweeper in mono game. It has weird, so you'll notice it has like these weird things. The window's growing because my resolution on my other monitor was a different resolution. So it does weird stuff like that. And now my clicks are incorrect here. It's finicky. It's using old technology. It's using XNA, which is pretty old technology. Cross-platform build support was really not as good as they seemed to suggest. I had a lot of trouble getting it to build for Mac. So some of my requirements as a teacher, I work remotely. My students have bring your own device, Windows, Linux, Mac. I have students that use all of those platforms, all of those operating systems. When we build stuff, I want it to be able to, the tools, I want them to be able to work on all of those. I try points give, points space give. I want it to work on the software that they're using, that's working on those, and I also want it to build for the web. So I don't think mono game builds for the web. That's not to say it's bad. I enjoyed working with it. I just, when I went to go do stuff, when I went to have work with it on Mac, getting the tooling installed on a Mac. It's not that I couldn't build the game for Mac. Getting the tooling built was a problem. But yeah, it uses like some older stuff. It hasn't been updated in a while, so it could use a little bit of love. Yeah, so that was, a little bit of a downer for me. A little bit of a downer for me. What am I supposed to do about this in my I can write a hack. I don't really feel like I want to write a hack. I think what I want to do is have a time remaining. Level time, time remaining equals level time. Let's go down to time remaining here. We're gonna get rid of this as a function. Trigotech, Trigotech. I would like to welcome you to the stream now, Trigotech. Thank you for following me. We've got Trigotech, and I'd like to thank you today so much. We got Trigotech following me on this beautiful day. Also, I forgot to sing a song for Ty S and Z. Ty. Yeah, that is stuff. That is Final Fantasy 9, but I got that little swing to it. Tyson Z. How do we pronounce it? Tyson Z. Have you met? Hang on. Have you met Tyson Z? I can't pronounce your name so well, but I'll call you Tyson's. Welcome to the stream. Tyson's. Oh, here we go. Tyson's. Oh, Tyson's. Thank you for following me today. We got Tyson's and Trigotech. Tyson's and Trigotech followed me. That's a terrible song, Tyson's. I'm so sorry that I ruined your song, but I hope I'll make it up to you. Here's 500 bonus points since I butchered your song there. I miss my daily songs. Redston, I'm sorry. Sorry I didn't sing it to you. Tyson says, most appreciated. I have had a 4:33 a.m. Thank you. Most appreciated. I have had at 4:33 a.m. Look. Sing for Redston and me too. Proton. Hang on. I gotta think. Hang on. Proton. I hope you like this song. Proton, you're my hero. Proton's my funny Valentine. That's right. Let's see, Redston. Have you met Redston? Redston 4D used to be pro, but we've got Redston 4D following in the chat. Are you drunk? No, I don't drink alcohol often. I rarely drink. So I was gonna say I don't drink alcohol. But I did. I almost never drink it. I made homemade eggnog on New Year's Eve though. I didn't get sloshed. I had, how much vodka is one? Look, I felt very drunk. 1/3 of a cup. How much to you measure alcohol? Look, how much is in a shot? 2 shots. So 1/3. All right. So I had look, this is how much alcohol I had. I had 1.7777 repeating infinitely. They put a 6 here to round it up. Jiggers. I had 1.77776 jiggers of alcohol. Yeah, so it turns out a shot glass. Yeah, a jigger is how you measure alcohol in shot glass. Yeah, I know. This is why I wanted to say to shots because I don't want to get canceled here. 1.77776. So a shot glass is one jigger is a shot glass essentially. I don't know why that name is historical name. Okay. Time remaining here. We gotta go fix this time remaining. Update here. We gotta make sure our time remaining is gonna be the minimum, a maximum of 0 and can't go less than 0. All right, so time remaining equals, if you can play my tick tune for background music for your singing, we could do that. We need to change it. Look, cheap grams. I know. The world's gone mad. All right, so every 60 frames, we want to do time remaining equals time remaining -1. All right. Time remaining -1. But we also want to say that time remaining equals, okay, so this will be math. We're gonna stop this math dot max of 0 and time remaining -1. There we go. And now time remaining here should be this. Time remaining still ticks down. Redson, no worries. Thank you for lurking. That's what that's the tool of the bartender used to measure. I know, that's the name of the tool. Look, it's the name of the tool. I do like your, the music you sent last time, Proton, was awesome. The one thing, it's a little dark for what I want, in the game. Otherwise, I would probably use it, borrow it. All right, so we want it in our update, and mode is not equal to, and mode is equal to play. Oh, you know what I could do? Time remaining was a function I had before. Okay. No, I actually have to tick it down. Never mind. All right, so let's make sure, let's set our time remaining to 5 seconds. Let's make sure that, I need enough time to die. So I'll do 20 seconds because I need enough time to actually die 3 times. Oh no, I need to be able to beat the game and let the timer run out. It should stop ticking down when I die, though. All right, there we go. It does stop ticking down when I die. Let's beat the game. Let's set our folks, we got to do it. 30 seconds. Do you believe I can beat the game in 30 seconds from the last screen? I can't. I don't believe in myself. I might need to set that timer to be a little bit higher. Ugh. Ridge Raider for sure. I don't think I can do it. It's too much. I need at least... Oh! I was so close. I was so close. Oh. Woo! I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. Okay, the timer did stop. The timer did stop. Woo! Woo! We did it, folks. You guessed correctly. 1, 2, 3. Thank you guys so much for believing in me. Do you believe in me? I believe in me. We just did it. We did it, folks. All right, start screen 0. This feels like too much time. Let's go 2 minutes. 2 minutes is how much time we're gonna give people to beat the game. All right, speed run. Boom, boom. Uh-oh, I almost botched that jump. I almost botched the jump. I almost ran right into that. Boom, speed run. All right, here's where the trouble. This is where trouble begins. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Baloney! Baloney! Okay. All right, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. Oh, I didn't let go correctly. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna run out of lives. The pressure. The pressure is real, folks. Oh, that was interesting. That was oh, I can go straight over that guy. I didn't. Not quite. Not quite. I didn't think I could. Okay. It's possible. 2 minutes. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. All right, folks. We have to add music, but we're gonna go ahead and publish this. We're gonna publish this. Export HTML tofu land. All right, we're gonna ship it. We're gonna ship it up, folks. Ship it up. Ship it up. All right. That would be in Git Captain Coder org platformer example. All right. Explorer here. Not what I wanted. I want to open that here. We're gonna take our. We're gonna reship it. Don't need that. Don't need that. Let's open up this folder. Tofu land. I guess I should publish this on itch. That's what I should do. Delete that one. Look how small it is. Compared to most things, it's like under a megabyte. It's amazing. Git add, git commit -m chore update version 1 of the game. All right, we got a version 1, folks. We got a version 1. It's gonna load it up here. Wait for it to build. In just a moment. In just a moment, you'll be able to play Tofu Land, folks. In just a moment. Did I reset it properly? I did. Okay. Yeah. Tofu Land, folks. We gotta add in at least one. I was gonna say 4 pieces of music. We're gonna add in at least one. At least one. Deploying. Here we go. Completed. Let's do it. Folks, if you guys want to play Tofu Land, you can do it. You can get right on there. GitHub pages, yeah. GitHub pages. Just make sure you double check your controls here. You do have to modify the controls. You don't have to, but the default controls are a little bit odd in my opinion. WSAD, WSAD, AK. Let's save mappings. Here we go. I wonder if I can export it with different default controls. But yeah, it's running in the web browser. You can even go into CRT mode. Full screen CRT. Full screen CRT. Here we go. It's good for the eyes. Good for the eyes. All right, now it's like we're playing. It's like we're playing on an old TV. It's like we're playing. It's like back in the day. Sitting with that nice TV glow. Ooh, got. Oh, this is fun. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I'm not good enough. Let's try again. Yeah, I wanna see if I can do that. I wanna set up a I want to build a little handheld console. It'd be super cool. Okay. Timing is very important here. I didn't get it. Timing was important, but I failed. Smab. Do you believe in me? Which consoles do you have? Oh, I didn't let go soon. I got distracted. Smab, why'd you distract me? Clearly this is your fault. Oh, I went too far. There we go. Oh, we did it, folks. Played in VR. The Pow Kitty. I've heard about the Pow Kitty. Super fun. Super fun. Oh, this is great. And you can get into the editor. All right, folks. Folks. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. I guess we'll wrap up. I can make some music. It's almost 9 o'clock here. It's almost 9 o'clock here. We're going for almost 4 hours. Unreleased original C64 chiptune of mine in your Discord. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Hazy. Can you guys hear that? No, you can't. Hang on, let me add it. I want to let, there it goes. No, that's Hazy Morning. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's very quiet though. Hang on, let's go to desktop audio. How's that? Can you guys hear it? Yeah, I was thinking of making this 4x3, but I feel the level, since I decided I wanted to make the like scene to scene, and then the screen reloads, I decided to leave it as wide. So when I switched it to 4x3 resolution, there just wasn't enough on the scene. If I was doing a platform with with squares, where rather than being 2x2, I think I could have done it. It's distorted. It might be just playing it twice. Is that better, Proton? I'm pretty proud of this. Pretty proud of this little project here. This was really fun, educational process for me. It was playing twice, so I had 2 audio sources playing it. Great music, Proton. All right, maybe we'll write a little bit of music for this. I'll stop being a music wimp here. I'll probably do it off stream here, but the music editor. Beautiful music. All right, folks, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I think I'm gonna get going. We're gonna find someone to raid real quick. Find someone to raid. I'm gonna finish up the music for this. Maybe we'll raid Clayman. Clayman streaming. Who else we got? Clayman, I think that's who we'll raid. Klaxon. We haven't raided Klaxon. Fictional Codes. What is Fictional working on? They're not doing game dev. Doing some stuff with Angular. Simple Game Dev. Let's look at Simple. I don't know if I know Simple Game Dev. I always like to raid people who I don't know sometimes. Get to know add to the community a little bit. I do love. Oh, I do know Simple Game Dev. Let's do Simple Game Dev. They just started. Proton, if you want to make music for the game, I won't promise I'll use it, but almost certainly will. I will almost certainly use it. I just want to, I want to put it out there that if you make music for it, I'm not promising I'll use it, but I love your music. I just want to say that if you do make something, I want to make sure that you know that I'm not promising to use it, but I think you make incredible music, and I probably will. We're gonna raid Simple Game Dev. They just started streaming. Proton, thank you so much for the beautiful music. Everyone, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Made my morning absolutely wonderful. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Folks, remember, keep coding, keep growing, be the best you can be. Fix it. Fix it. We're on our way out. We're going to go over to simple game dev. We're going over to simple game dev. People over on YouTube, feel free to join us at simple game dev. We're going to go see the simple game dev. We're wrapping up. Join it rating time. It's okay. Fix it. We'll be back tomorrow. It's okay because we'll be back tomorrow. Remember, folks, keep coding, keep growing, be the best you can be. Captain Coder loves you all very much. Thank you for making my morning wonderful. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.